To play some Go on Fox. I think we're getting closer to 8 Dan, but you know, fingers crossed, knock on wood, salt across the shoulder. Probably because I said that I'm gonna lose a bunch of games today. So we'll see. I'm waiting for a game to be accepted. I'm looking for a challenger. It is around midnight, I think, in China. So there are fewer people online. Really? Nobody accepted my challenge. Still didn't find anyone. So I'm just sitting here talking to myself while we're waiting for a game to get started. Usually, even though it's in the middle of the night, there is always someone out there playing. A little bit confusing why I'm not getting a game. Could be just bad luck. Really? Still nothing? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna scroll down. How many 7 dans are online even? Yeah, there's a bunch of 8 dans online, then there's definitely 7 dans online. Okay, let's just try again. At some point, we're bound to get an opponent. In the meanwhile, I just eat something.
Start to play.
Okay, finally. Hopefully they won't leave immediately. Okay, great. So we're white. Our opponent is a 7 Dan. And their name is 龙在九天灵山. Okay. 龙在九天 means the dragon is in 9 heavens. Okay, interesting. I don't know where that comes from or what it means, but could be a reference to the 9 star points on the board, maybe. And the fact that there's a Ling San at a 0-3 at the end makes me think that there are 2 other accounts with a similar name, which also makes me think that it means something like from history or from some famous literary work. Okay, so we're just playing a very well-known Joseki here. And from here, I think white has many options. White can extend, white can approach, white can ignore. I'm gonna approach. I think that seems reasonable in this case. So this is a way for white to settle the shape in this corner enclosure. And it's also a probing attack. So white attached here to see how black's going to answer. And in this case, white got some thickness here. So the right side became a little bit easier for white to settle on. And the corner, while big, it has some limitations now. It can't grow along the right side as easily as it could if we don't play these exchanges. And this is also Joseki, attach and Hana here. And yeah, the right side looks attractive, so I'm going to connect here. From here, though, I do believe black can pick something like this and try to split me. From here, I have really 2 options. One is push here, and the other one is jump. I'm not like super familiar with any of these, but I do know that it's supposed to be helpful to have some stones around here when you push. Yeah. So maybe now I could even pincer, even though he can peep and then try to get out. Then we can fight together, I suppose. This peep is supposed to be pretty good for black, though. So I don't know if I was supposed to make a tiger's mouth there or not. And here jumping seems natural, normal, and without any problems. I know instead of jump here, black sometimes can play the weird Nobi shape here, the Bing, with the idea of cutting through later. Of course, now there is no cut through. So we're fighting already, in a sense. I think we see in this fight on the board, I'm quite happy that I made these exchanges, since white has some stability here now, I believe. And very much welcome to the viewers who have already found their way here. Hope hopefully tonight we can play a lot of games and have some quality. It's always dangerous to say this, but I feel like I'm in pretty good shape, pretty clear-headed. But yeah, it's almost a certainty that when you say that, you're just gonna make some silly mistakes later on. So my first instinct was to diagonal my way out here. The other instinct is jump. So I don't know why I feel like diagonal is better. I think it has something to do with potentially there is still some sort of wedge attack, even though it's a very low chance for it to happen, low probability. But there's also something about if I jump, he can peep here, and it just feels like I'm heavy. So I'm going to play here. Of course, the downside with this move is that it doesn't put a lot of pressure on the top. Also, he gets a very natural attaching move here. So I think, but I think the top is not really that easy to attack anymore after he's added a move in the corner and he's added a move over here. So this is the way I'm thinking in this situation, even though I'm not sure if the way I'm thinking is the right approach. But I always recommend to my students that it's better to have a bad idea than no idea. So try to have a reason for why you play a move over another, instead of just going, nah, it felt better. Because if you have a reason, even if it's not the right reason, you can then change that over time. You can understand, oh, it was the wrong reason because so and so and so. But if you just play them, oh, it felt good, then how are you going to change that later? It's pretty difficult to change that. So that's why I try to have some reason why I chose diagonal over jump, and then over time I can try to analyze my reasoning if it was any good, especially if you can get help from the AI or a stronger player, or even just another player. It doesn't even have to be a stronger player per se. It could be another player could say, oh, but the way you're reasoning here is doesn't make sense because so and so and so. Yeah. Okay, so then he didn't have this peep, but he used this peep. This is a little bit strange to me. Why did they need to make this exchange? What was the purpose? I actually have no idea. They wanted to jump here because they're afraid of this cut, but this cut exists even with this peep, right? If I peep here, he blocks, I can push and cut. Of course, then he will attach and cross cut here. So I'm not really thinking of this move right now. I believe I need to move out here. It will be too, yeah, okay, I'm going to move out. But should I peep here? No. Let me try to go here. All right. I think locally in this shape, the way white moves out here is usually this push, because it puts pressure on the black stone. So black very rarely, tenukis, black will almost always play this tiger's mouth, and then this move is also sort of a center. This one is a bit rarer, I would say, than extend. I had someone play this against me very recently, I think. And in that game, I just played Atari and simply extend, and it was fine, I remember the AI said. So I'm going to do that now too. I wonder if I should use like a peep here or something first, but that maybe he will connect here, so maybe not after all. So it's tempting to play Atari. Atari would be possible, I think, because he can Atari back and I would get a flower and he will get to eat these 4 stones. I don't think it's necessary. I can just extend here, because he still sort of owes a move here at some point. Even if he can push now, it's not necessarily worse for me, because he will be damaging his own group as well. I'm thinking this way, yeah. So actually, I when I watch professional games, I very rarely or never, I think I've never seen the Hane directly for black here. Almost always black just extends. Then in the next situation, black can think of Hane. So I'm not so sure if this is even a move. But either way, it's certainly an okay move. It can't be terrible. All right, so finally, yeah, he decided to fix the bottom, or he or she. And now, I'm really, really tempted to play a capping move like this, but it does look a little bit like overplay. Could consider peeping and then getting this game my shape. So either way, the idea would be, instead of just moving out, I'm thinking of actually sealing him in, right? Because I'm quite strong here, but the fight will be difficult for both players, I suppose. So maybe it's fine. We're just playing a practice game on the internet. We don't need to fear too much. So I think I will go for this move or this move. So let me consider between those two. This move, if he answers like that, and I think I get even better shape. But the problem is when I peep, he may answer maybe with star point, threatening to eat this stone. And if I pull back, then they can try to push out. So I think finally I'm going to play here. And yeah, put the pressure on him to see how is he going to solve this problem. Right now, I was going to say, I mean, I can always choose to compromise later on as well. I mean, just flying out would be a compromise, but I could also compromise it later. So he plays here, just makes me want to eat the stone. I am not in the mood to let him connect this way. I do understand he will get a lot of center. He'll be almost immediately alive after this.
8.
But then again, so will I. So then it's just kind of a trade. So what did I get in this trade? I got this extra stone basically on the outside. But he's not 100.
Now starts.
It's not 100% alive, even after getting these two in center, right? So then if I can get center from this position, then it's like amazing. I would say. Now I'm 100% alive. I don't have to really worry about this group anymore. And this group, since I have this extra stone here, it feels stronger than before. So the downside is he got these stones here. So here he can make a lot of points on the bottom. But does he dare to Tanuki now? Because I can play this diagonal, right?
9, 8, 7, 6.
Right, he didn't dare to Tanuki. So that's quite nice. This move I'm not planning to Tanuki from myself either. But maybe in the next step, he will probably go down here. Maybe he could cut. Not so sure. But for black, it's always painful to play these kind of connecting on dame moves and forcing me to become stronger. And now is the question, do I need to add a move to become stronger? Or should I just take center and play a big point? Because if he cuts me here, it's big. But then I might get center again. So I don't think he can. So I think I'll play this big point. I prefer to get something substantial over just connecting. I'm sure it's possible, but then black will make an extension here, force me to answer the corner, and he will get a lot of points. And then I don't know how to attack this group. I know there is a peep here. There is a cut here even. But
9, 8.
Yeah, it's messy.
7, 6, 5.
So that's
4,
the way I'm thinking there.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, they decided to use a Byoyomi here. Oh, they didn't. They played it the last moment. Aha, so this move... Am I supposed to play here now? Or I'm supposed to play this move? I think I can play here. I'm not so afraid of push down, right? Then this is just an invasion, kind of.
9.
So let me try to get more points then. Points is always lovely. So now if black disconnects, I will play here. And I'm quite happy with this shape. There's a lot of points. A lot of points indeed. Okay, so they make the extension on the left side. At this moment now, I'm starting to think I should connect here. It's very, very big. I have some secure points here. Playing a Keima on the upper left is really huge too. But this cut now somehow becomes bigger because he becomes thicker here in the center.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I'm going to do that. There is some latent attacks for me. I can do something here. I can push and cut, for instance, activate this stone to a degree. Maybe not save it, but even just threaten it. I can keep these points. So this was sort of my center. I was thinking even of pushing here instead of connecting, but yeah, now it's his center, I suppose. I cannot ignore. I could ignore, but then I would have to give him
9,
these.
8,
So should I
7,
answer here or here?
6, 5, 4,
Here.
3.
Otherwise, I can't hope to attack his group with a cut here later. But I'm not really in the mood to cut right away anyway, because he will go out and let me attack these two stones. So that's something for later. Maybe I will use this rather, this push here.
9, 8, 7.
If I'm black, I'm going to
6,
attack
5,
the upper left corner.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, he goes for the upper left corner, which makes total sense. I didn't mention it, but one of the reasons I thought it was okay to leave this is also that he can only get either the top or the left side. So it's like now he gets the left side, then he can't really get the top.
9, 8.
So I think it's almost Miyai. It's not quite Miyai, but since it's quite a sort of Miyai, it's not as big as it normally would be. If that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't make sense. But I felt connecting here was nice because I wanted to be thicker with this
9,
group.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
But
1.
also, I mean, cutting is not small at some point. I can lean on this shape. Oh, just as I said that he cannot get both the top and the left side, he's trying to do exactly that. All right, maybe he can to a degree, but then he will give me the whole corner, which is usually quite happy to get this corner, this kind of exchange. He plays here, I play here. Usually white is happy to get this corner, I would say. Okay. Score estimator thinks
9,
black is ahead,
8,
but
7,
I don't think so.
6, 5,
In this case, I don't think
4, 3, 2, 1.
so. So white's territories are very secure, whereas black's left and top are both a little bit open, let's say. Okay, this is a leaning attack, trying to settle, and it is good for him to lean on a group that's already strong because he doesn't mind
9, 8,
making it
7,
stronger.
6.
So he's probably thinking of this move. Yeah, that's a good move too. And I think I will connect. So you could say that these two exchanges a little bit gain for black. Makes it harder for me to invade here. I can't really connect underneath. So we'll see what's his next move. What his next move is going to
9,
be. Yeah, this move looks active and good. He's still putting some pressure on this group and saying that he can get this in a big, big way. And I tend to agree with him because I can't really allow him pushing here. So I'm gonna have to push and he's gonna extend or hane. Probably extend. Or he can use this as sort of his center right to play. And then he can maybe hane. So he's trying to make this territory as huge as possible. This makes a lot of sense for black. I will say.
9.
I'm still glad I
8.
connected here.
7.
So I don't have to really worry about this group that much. So here we go. He plays Hanne. Normally Hanne can be good, but here I'm just helping him. So my instinct actually is to lean on him here. Is that a good move? It could help him solidify the top,
9.
but it will also
8.
shrink the top, I guess. So the sequence I'm imagining is him pushing here, I cut, and him going Hanne, I go capture, and he needs to defend, I guess. Ah, but perhaps he doesn't need to defend. He can go out, perhaps. He could play like this as well, of course. So here I'm thinking about bumping or extending back, or possibly extending out. Extending out looks bad because he will push here and force me into an empty triangle.
9. 8. 7. 6.
So I'll go back. So again, he can cut me, and I will capture, and then he needs to defend anyway. So it's sort of similar to what I envisioned. He can not cut me too, but then, yeah, well, I don't really see the point of that. He's not going to extend here, I guess, so he's going to cut at some point anyway. But okay, so now we get to see if this cut works. I guess it doesn't really. I mean, okay. He's also saying that he can cut, like squeeze me now.
9. 8. 7. 6. 5.
Very
4.
annoying. He can Atari underneath and then cut me. And then if I go to 8, he can squeeze me first. So that could be good for him. What does that mean for me then? Ah, Atari from this side? Oh. Hello there, Harang Panul. Nice to see you here. Really? You can Atari from this side? He wants to wrap underneath, maybe, and go back home that way. He wants to block here, and then when I turn, he's going to double Hanne, maybe. Is it? Okay. So at this moment, I have choice. I can also choose to give away the 2 stones, capture, incent, and continue with my day. Is that a good idea?
9. 8. 7. 6. 5.
I don't
4. 3.
know.
2. 1.
Okay, I'm gonna attach here because I think I can also do that later. I can think of this move later. If he cuts, he will just get eaten. If he connects here, I will connect. Okay, so I'm sent again for him. If he captures, I can still capture, or I can Tanuki. So I will make my decision later. Turning, he truly does have the double Hanne and the extend. And
8. 7. 6.
yeah,
5.
I can't really push out.
4. 3.
But I don't know if this attach was good. To be honest, it looks bad. Because I can't ladder him here, right? Ah, but maybe I can after doing this. Is it genius? I'm just pretending to be genius here.
9. 8. 7. 6. 5.
Oh, yeah.
4. 3.
Okay. So question is if he can Atari from above instead here. He cannot do that, so he has to do this way. Ah, but he can connect on the other side, of course. Yeah. So if he connects on the other side, I don't know if these exchanges were useful for me. What am I doing here? I have a better ways of attacking or invading, right? Oh, wait.
9. 8. 7.
Ah, it's Piero.
6.
Are you
5,
also
4,
writing in
3,
Korean now?
2. 1.
No, I cannot read the alphabet, but he has his name, his username written in like Roman letters as well, or what do you call them? Romanization as well. So when he goes down, I do think that's some kind of gain for white. Now I don't know where it's big, but surely it's really big to play around here. Can I even go
9,
this way?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's go here. It's really big. Then the bottom area is like secured. And I can maybe push through here and cut. If I cut here, he's something dangerous for black. So he needs to take care a little bit. So this extend is very big. It affects the center fight. Is it also threatening to cut me? Kind of, but I'm going to sort of answer that threat with a move that's also threatening him to a
9,
degree.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Here. So this is threatening to make him totally eyeless here. So that means the cut is really dangerous. Or in fact, now I don't need to cut. I can just save this stone and attack the whole group. So this move, well, he's saying that I don't have 2 eyes, which is true, but we don't talk about that. Okay, I will push here first, because he cannot cut me yet, if I can eat those stones.
9, 8.
So he lost the chance of keeping this eye. So that means he is very eyeless. And here he does have a cut with this diagonal move. So do I need to defend it right away? I think I can push here first. And I want to do that because I don't want to give him any chance of having 2 eyes here. Locally. Of course he can get out, capture this stone, but I mean... Was this a bad exchange though? Is there something here? No, nothing. So now I should come back to defend. So I can defend here, which gives me a little bit of squeeze over here. Or I can connect here,
9,
which gives
8,
me...
7, 6, 5,
Nothing.
4, 3, 2,
I
1.
will connect here. This gives me more liberties as well, I think. I believe. Wait a moment. Give myself some more space to read the chat. It's Korean, yeah? My pronunciation sounded Korean. Well, I traveled to Korea. I think I can imitate to some degree. So here I jump to Tengen, or I
9,
jump here.
8, 7,
This looks natural.
6.
Hello, Atari anyone. Very nice to see you here. Welcome to the stream. We are playing Go. And right now I am running into the center, but really I'm just thinking I'm destroying his center potential. I'm not really thinking I'm in danger. But maybe that is naive of me. Maybe I should be a little bit careful. Because indeed I only have 1 eye here. And I do need at some point to have a 2nd eye. So, should I jump here to connect a little bit to these guys? But then he will use this P
9,
for sure.
8, 7.
I want to play here to destroy his potential in this area. And of course, I kind of have a tiger's mouth and here to make eye if I want to now. So I have a little bit more eye space this way. So
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
eat some
4,
protein
3,
yogurt.
2, 1.
This is a good move, I think. He's trying to swallow these 2 stones in a big way. I'm not so keen on this prospect.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
This is not good. This is when I need to read here. Nothing, huh? Can I ignore him for a moment and turn here? It's really dangerous, huh? Danger is my middle name. It's fine. Protein yogurt, you mean skyr? Well, it's not skyr, it's kvari. kind of sort of whey. I mean, it's basically whey, I guess, from some sort of milk process. The thing I don't like about this situation is that black's objective is too obvious. He's going to split me and try to kill this or this. And if he succeeds with killing either, I think it's very good for him. And now it's going to shine the fact that he didn't cut here. So that later, maybe later he will use this.
7, 6, 5,
This hane. Wow.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's crazy. Yeah, here we go. So, if I tenuki out of this, I can't have two eyes. That's too sad. So I gotta be careful about that. And if I tenuki out of here,
9,
he can hane, I can hane
8,
back.
7, 6, 5.
I'm gonna
4,
make the
3,
eye.
2.
Safety first, safety first. For the big group. Safety for the big group first. These 4 stones are extremely big too if they get captured, but they could, at least in theory, be treated lightly in some situations. If I can get, like, if I can eat this stone, let's say, I can give these stones, or if I can break enough from here. But this big group cannot be treated lightly. Ever, ever, ever. Ah, but did I have eye technique over here? No, nothing. Just kidding.
9, 8.
Okay, that will be your center. There is still a cut here to some degree where I could save this stone. Not that interesting though. But I do think black is a bit thin in the center to really kill these 4 stones. But yeah,
9,
if he gets
8,
to use this
7,
hane, it's gonna be
6, 5,
incredibly
4,
frustrating.
3, 2.
Okay, so he leans on this group because he is afraid of this cut to an extent. And maybe he even wants to keep leaning here. Yeah. It makes sense, but I couldn't... I mean, I can't afford to ignore. I have to answer. I guess the saving grace here is that when he hanes here, I can hane back, I think. So this hane is a little bit harder for him to use. And also he wanted to peep here, I think, at some point. Now he can't peep, so... Yeah, there should be a way home for me here, so now he has to worry about that. Okay, he can cut me here and get a few forcing moves, perhaps. But he cannot win the Liberty Race, I believe. I hope. Yes, yes, yes.
9, 8, 7,
Again.
6, 5, 4.
I think
3,
he needs to get
2,
something
1.
real here in order to win. Okay, so he realized that he cannot hane there. I think white could simply keima back home, probably. Keima here as well. Maybe this jump is not really
9, 8, 7, 6.
He could try to answer like this with a peep. Then I will block. Then he closes this one, I fly here and here. Now it's almost miyai. Miyai meaning that the 2 moves are equal. Like I can run home here, I can run home here. Does it mean I don't need to run home at this moment? I'm not so sure. But this is a big point anyway,
9.
So I'm going to play it. Alright, so the game is quite close. I think the score estimator is a little bit off because it keeps saying that, you know, white is alive on the top, the 2 stones. Of course they are not. So yeah, I would
9,
say
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
The
2,
situation is still
1.
a bit unclear, and we need to focus a
2
lot on the
Yoyomis left.
end game here. My feeling is that white's not bad, but that is just a feeling here. I cannot really justify it. In Banduk, so my house is points, territory.
9, 8, 7,
Oh, really?
6, 5, 4.
Some people will
3,
call it,
2,
not
1.
really in English, people will not call it a house. But a lot of my students, because for the smaller kids, when you try to explain like building territory, you say, you need to build a house. And your house needs to be bigger than their house. But I am interested to learn here from the chat from Harang, what's his name? Harang
8,
Panul,
7,
that
6.
in Korea you really call the territories house or home. Wow. I wonder, this is an interesting question, because Koreans are well known in history, I mean the professional players, for being the best among all the professionals at endgame and territorial style
8,
play.
7, 6, 5,
So
4, 3, 2.
I wonder if it's something to do with the terminology, because it's called a home in Korean, so people are more protective of their home, because that is such an interesting idea if that's related somehow. Okay, so here, should I block here or block here? Which one is
9,
better for endgame?
8, 7,
I can't
6,
tell.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm just gonna play this one. It can't be too bad. Maybe that's why Korean professionals are so sensitive about points so early on in the professional scene. Maybe it's because they call it their home, Yeah, interesting.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, this is big. I was thinking about this diagonal, if I should play this attached or not. It's almost center for me to play there. And it's almost center for him too. It's really big. It's difficult to say. No, now the score estimator is giving it a half-point estimation. Okay. Yeah, that's so big. So big. So how do we play the endgame here? Should I Hane and connect? Or should I go here and Hane on the first row in order to try to activate some nonsense?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, let's
4.
focus on this endgame. Let's focus on this endgame. So, how to play this endgame? This attach is nice, right? Because if he connects, I can bamboo in center.
9, 8,
So it's
7.
center for me. I should use it. And then I can Atari in center. So after that, where is big? This attach can be good. If he blocks, I can make a tiger's mouth, threatening his shape a little bit. This is, of course, enormous. Here is still big somehow to connect together.
9, 8, 7.
Yeah, capturing the stone could be big. But I think this attach feels really big. And the most frustrating to answer, so... If our goal is just to annoy our opponent, then we should play here. Antisuji says, home invasions feel so much worse now. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's what I mean, right? If you have the sense that somebody takes your territories like they invade your home, that can affect you psychologically, where your priorities lie. But its process might come from Chinese, ja, Okay, yes, maybe. But in Chinese, at least nowadays, nobody uses "jia" to describe territory. At least not normally. So it may originally come from Chinese, that's true. But maybe. Oh, do I
9,
need to answer here?
8,
Should I?
7, 6,
Okay,
5.
so I got this in center. I'm happy. That means I get the next big point too, which is probably going to be Hana and Connect, right? This is really big. This one is 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5 points, but this is like 8 points, right? What's bigger than that? Nothing. Let's do
9,
it.
8.
That's always big to play there. So there are some hidden points here and there in the center for black and white. Those kind of end games are difficult to control. They do use Huijia for a group returning home. No, that is absolutely
9,
right, Carl.
8,
That's right.
7,
That's
6.
right. That's true. Huijia means like to go home to your friends. That's true. That's absolutely true. But I mean, that seems more like like a very normal analogy to make. Even in English, you would say, "Oh, I return back to my comrades, or go back to my friends, or home to my
9, 8,
family."
7.
But I mean, I think I never knew that in Korean that it sort of literally means home. Okay, that's very, very interesting to me. Of course, I could just be overstating the importance of it. It could mean nothing. Maybe Koreans don't make the connection at all. Yes, it's used in Chinese. Huijian in Go is like when you connect back some stones to their friendly stones. Then that's good. Oh, this is big, huh? Can I play this peep?
9, 8, 7,
I feel the
6,
need to
5, 4, 3.
protect myself. So yeah, I don't know if it has such an importance, but it could be. I mean, psychologically, it really affects the way you think. Words are quite important. Like terminology really affects the way we're thinking in general, more than we like to think. Oh, this is really annoying move because I answer here is gonna tar here, and if I don't answer, it's gonna get this
9,
squeeze.
8,
Ah, that was
7,
big.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm
1.
gonna let a Byoyomi pass here. Ah, that was so big. Because
2
really,
Yoyomis
Atari and
left.
Hana is extremely frustrating. Uh, if I connect, I can't play the Ko with him. Oh, this is so annoying.
9, 8,
Yeah, that
7.
push was almost double center, right? Ah, losing the game talking about terminology. That streaming handicap is showing up again. Um, okay, now we really gotta try hard here to play the good end game.
9,
Okay.
8,
He can
7,
Atari here. I could maybe
6,
even answer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here? Ah, so he wants to play this one. It's really big, yeah. It will be Gotte, but it's big. So after that one, where should I play? Can I play here now? Later, I mean? Exactly opposite of now.
9, 8, 7,
Oh, he's
6,
getting this one
5.
too. Oh, is he leading now? Darn it. Is it big to capture this stone? I wonder. It's not small. It's like 3 points, but it's not that big. I think I need to start by trying to reduce this area. If I push in there, it's quite big, so I think he wants to answer, and then I can use this bean here, maybe. Or this Atari. But I think this Bing is good. threatening to cut off these 3 stones and attacking here. Of course he can connect with this move, but this is my center, so it's not a very good idea. Streaming handicap is real. Yes, streaming handicap is a real thing. Yeah, that's why I'm in a
9,
way quite happy
8,
that I'm
7, 6,
playing at a
5,
7 dan level.
4,
If I'm
3,
playing 8 dan,
2,
I'm gonna
1.
have a... Really, he does this? Did he forget this move is my center? Okay, it's one way to make Miai of connecting here and there, but I'm a little bit confused why he would do this. Because he cannot give me these 2 stones. So I don't think that was a good exchange. He still needs to come back now to defend. Could I have cut? Let him connect. And Hane here, nothing, right? So not that interesting.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
But he may
2.
still be leading because he took this double center place. Here. Okay, this is another way. Again, he's trying to get some small gains here and there. He wants to get more centers. And this is fair.
9, 8.
Okay, I don't need to use this move right now, I guess. I think I want to, because I want to see how does he defend here. If he defends this way, it means he cannot really push through, right? So I will connect here, and then I think this Atari is big and this capture is big. This Atari used to be almost sent because his whole group was in danger, and then he connected back. So okay, this means you cannot cut me here because I can capture these 2 stones in that case. And this capture... Actually, this Atari is good because I think he wants to Atari underneath.
9,
This 1, 2,
8,
3...
7, 6, 5.
This one is pretty good, I think. Because if he Ataris here, I capture, I have a push through later, which is very big. It's like worth a lot of points. And if he Ataris underneath, I may choose to think of it as a good exchange and play this Atari. So yeah, he plays here. Now I think this is still the biggest. But that means I have a follow-up with this move. And if he connects here, then I have this Atari. So both those are good moves. It's getting closer. Aha. Another useful word, the other person, the opponent. Oh, the opponent. Okay, now it's really getting close. Yeah, how am I supposed to... Okay, I'll use this push. I believe this push is sent there.
9, 8, 7.
And then
6.
I will consider which move is bigger. Wedging here or going down here. Or Hane is better than going down, I guess. This one is really big, right? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 points and tie center, right? That must be bigger than this one. Because this is only 2.
9,
Yeah, this
8,
is bigger.
7, 6,
So big.
5,
So
4,
big.
3, 2.
It was almost his center to play the Atari a long time ago. So I think with that, I feel more comfortable. Still close game though. Harang Panul is using a translator. Ah. That's what's nice about the modern era. You can communicate using some technology.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Right, here we go. He wants to mess around with my shape. How dare he do such a thing? This connect is my center though. I will use it now. And then I'm thinking that I have connection here or connection here. So I can afford to play some other big move. There is some kind of... value to here and Atari, right? This move is 1, 2.5, 2.5. This move looks big. 1, 2.
9,
Something like
8,
squeeze.
7, 6, 5,
Uh,
4, 3,
let's use
2.
this one though. It didn't cost anything. It's too big. It's threatening to take 5 points, so you cannot ignore that. Then this bamboo is a bit big. This one closing here is big, but I think wedging is the way. Because if I go through here, even there may be some potential to make a Seki here, right? I have a sense
9,
that he
8,
needs to maybe add a stone in there later, because I can peep here, right? Once his liberties are taken. And then I can jump here, right? It looks dangerous for black, so this wedge is big. Thank you. My use of technology is smart and good. Oh, you mean his use of technology? Sorry. Of course. Yes, his use of
9,
technology is smart
8,
and good.
7, 6, 5.
Indeed. Yeah, it's not all about me. Sorry. Classic. Yeah, classic egomaniac over here. Okay, let me just finish this protein. This is when he's gonna show me that he has some technique, some scary Tesuji that I missed. But I didn't see it. It reminds me of a game I played in the European Pergo Championships. Where we didn't see the Tesuji and they didn't see the Tesuji. So we resigned when we were winning because we could have played the Tesuji and won the game. That was very hilarious. So me, like a 5 dan, including our opponent, was a 6 dan. None of us saw it. Okay, this one is not really a sente, but it is kind of, because you push and cut, I have to answer. Okay,
9,
so it's a sente.
8, 7.
So I will
6.
answer. Yeah, I will answer. So the fact that you cannot go home to your friends here means that this peep is really a dangerous thing for you. For sure. You can lose a point more in there. So I think I'm doing okay. Finally.
9, 8,
Even
7,
though
6, 5, 4.
I think I should win by more. I think I didn't really handle very well. The end game especially. This move, is it big? Nothing is big suddenly. Everything is small. But this move I could threaten to cut him, push here, and
9, 8, 7.
Okay, let's just play there. Keep the status quo. He can eat this stone. It's a little bit valuable. Sure. That one is your right. So we're gonna finally play a half point ko. I mean 1 point ko, rather, for the half point win. It's still close. Right now AI is giving, or the estimator is giving him 2 points here. That is
9,
a little bit
8, 7,
ambitious.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's big. And what else is big? This one, is it worth something? It's in the next movie center. So it's a 1 point with at least a 1 point follow-up, I suppose. Or not at least.
9, 8.
I should use this one first, so that if he wants to connect here, it will be connecting on Dame. I mean, this is only threatening to take away 1 point though, and making this center, so maybe it wasn't even the biggest. Actually, maybe I should play around here. Ah, there's something in here. Maybe this move will become valuable. This one? Ah, I could have played attach underneath here. Oh, I didn't consider. If I play attach underneath here, Yeah, I can gain more points for sure. Okay, but can't have everything. Oh, that was a good move. I didn't think of that. Touch underneath was my good move there. That's right. So how about this turn? It's a 1-2 point move, 2 point move with a 1 point follow up. With actually a little bit more. So I don't know. But this is a 1 point with a 2 point follow up.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Let's
3.
play here first. This couldn't hurt, I think. So now we have the information. Now we know for sure he's gonna have to spend an extra move in there, which is nice. So I think this is still center for me. Maybe not, but if it's not, if he blocks here, I still get to throw in. He gets to lose 2 points in there. Oh, maybe not 2 points, only 1 point. Oh, maybe it was better to push the upper right. Oh, そうだね.
9, 8, 7,
Yeah, actually, why is this so big?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, it became center. But I want to use this peep too. I believe it has some impact. And then here is like 1 point, nothing really. Not that interesting. Unless it's a center. The next move is center, so this is actually 2 points. But 2 points is not the biggest. This Atari.
9,
This
8,
turn. This
7.
turn is big. This turn destroyed 2 points here, and next I can also destroy another point. In fact, I can destroy half a point in center, or I can destroy 2 points in gote, so yeah. Hello, Fob, and hello, Piv. Nice to see you guys here. Yeah, we're wrapping up the first game of
9,
today.
8, 7, 6,
Seems
5,
like a victory.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Based on normal endgame. So this is what I mean. He shouldn't have any points here. So now it's a bigger victory for white, like 3.5 points. And he shouldn't have a point in here, so he's getting a little bit too many points there as well. This one, 1 point, right? So that's too small. Let's play this one. It's like 2 points. Because next move is center. So he decided to answer, which means it became 1 point center, which is still nice. Should I cut first? Is that useful? No need. No need, I think. Okay, I can play here so to avoid any weird ko here, even though that's not likely to happen. So he has to defend. Otherwise, Atari and cut. It's a famous shape. The dice. So he defends like this, which is also possible. Okay, and now this is at least 1 point with a half a point follow-up. No, one, yeah. So what is that? 1.25? Is there anything bigger than that?
9,
This one.
8, 7, 6,
Yeah, this
5.
one is good. This one is good, I think. This one is only 1 point. This one is also a little bit bigger than 1 point. But this one is even more bigger than 1 point. But it's not 1.5 points. This is 1.25 points, and I think this one is
9, 8, 7,
1.12 and a half.
5, 4,
Something like that.
3, 2, 1.
I can't count this one.
Last
1.12
Yoyomi.
maybe. Why do I say that? Because if he blocks, then I destroyed not 1 point but a half a point in center. So that's half. That's 1 point. Okay.
9,
So it's just 1
8,
point.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
1 and
2,
1/3 versus
1.
2. 1 and 1. Yeah, maybe. I'm always confused about how to count those fractions in the end game. Even though I've spent some time trying to understand it, I still don't quite understand how to count the fractions, especially when there's co involved, especially when there's more than one co involved, like a co with a follow-up co. That is like
9,
a nightmare.
8, 7.
But this move is bigger than capturing the stone, I guess, because the next I can push and destroy, so he needs to answer, and so then this is just a co. So if he answers, that means I destroy the point, but he can win it back. But there's only 50% chance he wins it back. So it's I destroy the point minus a half a point, so it's half a point, right? That's the way I think of it. So this was half a point, but it was sent to half a point, which
9,
is the
8,
same as a
7,
real point.
6, 5, 4,
Does it make
3,
sense?
2.
Okay, let's just capture this, because now I don't see anything other, so we can just capture either co. So in the end, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I could have just captured the co. Yeah. More because it's a co, right?
9.
Yeah,
8,
well, yeah, it's
7,
something
6,
like this
5,
stone. The way to count it is
4,
he can make
3.
points here. I can't, right? Okay, he resigns now, so that means I win. Mr. Obvious over here. Okay, but I think I was winning most of the game, but I think I made it needlessly close, needlessly dangerous for myself. I think this attach was very dubious. I mean, that's probably wrong. That's probably wrong. Because locally we want to invade here or here, right? I mean, this move is usually the way. We can just invade here as well. But I really wanted to find a way to settle the shape, and because I feel like white is leading here. And I think it stems from the very first fight, really, which was over here. The way that black forced white to live comfortably and then also connected, but so on dame points here. That is painful for black, for sure. So I think after that, white was leading most of the game, if not all the game. All right, but let's play another one. Let's go. Let's see. Atari anyone says
Start
it's
to play.
Oh, it's the same opponent. Is that boring? Could be good. They were playing quite softly, so it'd be good to get some. I hope they won't try to use AI to revenge, though. That happens sometimes. You do well against an opponent, and then they turn on AI for the rematch. And thank you to Agos Romero and Mamie One for the follows. Really appreciate it. Okay, that means we're very close to the current goal of 99 followers. We got 93. So what is Atari anyone saying here? He's saying, or she, or they, or it. Let's see. They are saying that. Hey, Mamie One. Yeah, that's you. It's 1/3 if the opponent has it, 2/3 if you have it, and then 1 and 0 if we finish it or opponent. Yeah, something like this seems reasonable. Aha, he wants to do this one. Okay, accepting them. I never asked for the rematch. Okay. Yeah, this way. I used to play like this, like black before, but actually it's just a little bit worse according to AI. But there is some nice funny Tesujis here. This one, I think I'm supposed to. It's funny. I didn't research this one much because I think AI said to go down is the best, and then Tenuki, or sometimes connect with using some Tesuji here. So when he plays Tiger, do I want to use this exchange? Probably I want to avoid if I can. So I'm gonna first here. And then once they defend, I might do it and try to look for center that way. But what I'm scared of is when I pull back here, what if they tiger here and I cut and they Atari and move out? What if I can't win that fight? Then it will be problematic. So maybe I need to play this sad Atari after all. I still have some time to think here. If I extend here and he plays the tiger, I will play the cut and they can extend and let me have a stone. I've seen such variations too, but I don't think that's good. But they will probably Atari and then extend. And at that moment, I don't think... Oof, so difficult. I can't really see that clearly. This is a bit frustrating. They were dangerous. The opponent is aggressive from the beginning. Yeah, he's angry now because he lost. And that's why I'm scared that they are using some AI help. But probably not, because this variation is not normally AI's favorite. So maybe they know some trick here. That's why I'm so cautious now. Because I'm a fear that they have prepared this trick. When I pull back the tiger, I truly do not have that many liberties. Three, four, five. They can make like 6 liberties. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. So what if I can't capture them? Then it's really dangerous. If here he cut Atari, extend, Hane, Atari run, capture. How do I capture these stones? You know, I don't think it's easy. I can cut here, but very dangerous, very dangerous. So maybe I'll have to play this humble move. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It may be a minus, but I couldn't read it clearly. Yeah, as Atari anyone says, if they play some obscure variation, you need to be careful for tricks. Beware of tricks. That's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm willing to accept a small local loss instead of getting caught in a dangerous trick. But I think the point is also that this variation is a small local loss for black. In any case, it's just not the best way to play this corner. That's why you don't see it at the highest levels. And that means even if I then subsequently accept a small loss, maybe it just becomes even again. So the question is now, do I need to add a move or am I already alive? This one is an interesting question, because if he Ataris, I Atari and go down, I'm alive. If he peeps though, it gets interesting. I connect and then what, he crawls, maybe he Hanes. Hane, I will answer with Hane. I'm not so afraid, I suppose. So if he crawls, I Hane also, he can do here. It is at least a 10,000-year-old ko. So I will probably leave this. That seems the most reasonable course of action. And I wouldn't be surprised if AI says that defending the lower left corner is most important. But also for me, personally, controlling the moyo is always my priority because I hate moyos. So I'm going to play here. I like to fragment the board, as I have mentioned before, because when you fragment it, you know, the variations and the variety goes up. At least for 9,999 years. Yeah, exactly. The move after his tiger was to directly cut, says Atari anyone. What a tienda. Directly cut? That is something I do not dare to do. That sounds crazy. I'm afraid. Directly cut. Wow.
Starts.
That I must study that in that case. All right, he pincers means he wants to keep the moyo, clearly. And that is his prerogative, I would say. But then I will get something else in return. So either I take corner, pincer, or tenuki.
9, 8,
I think
7, 6,
I will
5,
try
4,
something
3,
adventurous.
2.
This attach is totally from my imagination at this moment, but to me, I'm thinking of it as an asking move. Yeah, I think if as long as black answers on this side, I can still go into the corner. And the only thing I'm really afraid of is if he plays kick here, and then I have to stand up, and then this may be a bad move. Maybe an okay move too, though. So, yeah. Thank you, Darth Mucus, for the follow. Interesting nickname. Darth Mucus. That sounds like me right now because I have a bit of a cold. Okay. Maybe I'm a little bit worried that he may hunt on this side, but then I can cross-cut. Should be decent for white. So he goes this side, and now what am I thinking about doing? So now I'm thinking about trying to extend or hane to get some center and then pincer him over here. This is basically what I'm thinking. Maybe this move?
9,
Yeah,
8.
This move looks nice. And if he Ataris outside, I connect and he connects, I think I will just fly into the corner. Then I settle very comfortably on this side. Even though his moyo is not small, but he should get something. Yeah, this is normal way to play. And he will connect. So after he connects, I could fly out, I could pincer, I could go for this one. I could even consider cut first, but that's crazy, I think. He extends, I extend. He's not really center, but even if it is. So I think in this shape, maybe this Keima is fine.
9, 8.
To
7.
me, it looks like I play this approach. Because now I think black is planning to answer. Then I play, he answer, I slide. And then he plays like over here, and I play this one, which is called Keima. And after Keima, he just kick, I stand, and then I make this exchange, which is a little bit bad exchange, but still it looks comfortable enough for white, I believe. Not so sure, but looks comfortable enough. Of course, black is not obligated to answer here. Black could just tenuki or even push here. Push is interesting because if I hane and he hane, but it doesn't look right. So can he attach maybe? Attach is something, huh? It's annoying because I don't want to answer with this empty triangle. But natural idea for black is just to play extension and let it be. Let it be, let it be. But black is thick here, a nice big shape. That's why I used to like to play this same variation as black sometimes in the past, because you can get a really thick shape. But finally, I'm not in love with it. Black is focusing too much on the right side. Aha, that's what Harangpanel believes. Yeah, black is over-concentrated to a degree. Yes, it could be said, yes. Ah, this is what black is doing after some thinking. This is invitation for me to eat the stone, right? And I really don't think I have much of option here. I mean, push and cut this way looks impossible, right? Some kind of squeeze, but not good.
9, 8.
I can't
7,
play passively. I need to
6.
eat it. But somehow this little jump shape makes it so that his stone here cannot connect to these stones. So as we fight together, he is heavy also, right? And meanwhile, I get a big corner. So I think I'm happy. Now the question is, do I push here or fly here first? Or do I just move out here and accept that he can get a center push? What is the appropriate way? This fly is also a bit annoying because he has Hane underneath and push and cut, right? So maybe I need to push actually.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, let's
4.
push. This block is not really sent anyway. After Hane, if you Hane again, it's got, I get this Atari and then I'm happy, I think. So it should be okay. This push is sort of sent-ish, right? I would say.
9.
It looks
8,
quite sent-ish.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So he answers. And then now I think I can came out without any real danger. So I should do it. Now if he Hane and push and cut, it's not working anymore. Okay, maybe he will play the peep here. So actually, should I have played jump for that reason? Because it's kind of a counter peep? Good question. So here, if he Hane, I can cut, yeah? So he can only jump. This peep is still possible. That's what I thought he wanted to peep first so that he can do this Hane now. Okay, but even with Hane, I can peep also and attack the whole group. It looks a bit dangerous for black, to be
9,
honest.
8, 7, 6, 5.
A little bit.
3, 2, 1.
Wow, this move. This is also a peep. This is also threatening to cut me. And it's threatening to quickly make eye shape as well. This is a good move, I think. So should I answer here, which is pressuring the two stones, or should I answer here, which is pressuring his eye shape?
9, 8.
My instinct
7.
is attaching here. That's my instinct. To destroy his eye shape. And we'll see. I mean, he can easily make two eyes, I think, now. This was a really nice
9,
shape move.
8, 7.
It really makes
6,
me wonder
5,
if I should have
4, 3,
played the
2.
jump here instead of fly. Because now my shape is awkward and his eye shape is pretty much settled already. Should I Atari here? No. You Atari back, I block, you capture, I turn, you connect, icon. It doesn't make any sense. My shape is
9,
awkward here.
8,
What have I
7,
done?
6, 5.
Alright, I think I need to accept that I've gotten an awkward shape. On the plus side, I stole his corner in the upper right and in the lower right. So that's the plus side here. If the board looked like that, I'd be tempted to rage quit as black. But I don't think
9,
black is that
8,
bad.
7, 6,
Black can
5,
come out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, a little bit bad for black, maybe. It is true. This is annoying. This is a good shape move. Yeah, so he's saying, you know, if I play this Atari now, later he can try to peep here and make me into a real ugly dumpling. The ugly duckling, even. So if I turn here, he might not
9,
dare to make the
8,
ko.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But I will connect patiently. Today I'm playing calm. Yeah. Maybe I should have Atari, but then he can almost like connect underneath or something. It's like same. Just connect is good. Aha, so finally he can do this. So that he get Atari here, then later he's going down his center, and then he can connect underneath. This is an interesting thing, personally, I think. So, but I still feel like this Kema is like where everybody wants to play.
9,
So I will play there. As to be the one who gets the place that everybody wants to get. Yeah, and now he's going to utilize his centers here, and he's going to have a way to go home. as we talked about earlier, 一个回家的方法. He can go home. It's a way to go home to his friends. Yeah, that's okay, but if I get this thickness here on the outside and the corner, I don't mind, you can connect. Generally, it's painful to connect with 0 points and let the enemy get some center force on the outside. Generally. So here I'm wondering, is this a good timing to peep here? Because this peep does look attractive to me, because he can make tiger almost in center later. So I should peep here now. I think this peep is quite nice. And then after the peep, I need to go to live here. Okay, now he can connect with on the first row. So the things have become balanced a little bit, settled and finished in this area. Now I'm thinking that if he attacks this group, it will be annoying, so I should add a move to help it. But maybe I will be a little bit greedy and play here.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Side is more important than center, right? So let's make an extension, which is also some sort of long extension from our start point. So that is also big to begin with. Yeah. Here I have some forcing moves like push, Atari, and so on.
9,
but of course, we'd
8,
rather save
7,
those
6,
for an
5,
eventual
4,
potential
3,
co.
2.
Yeah, this peep is annoying. That's why I felt the need to add a move. Can I fight back here? Do I want to fight back here? He could try to peep me.
9, 8, 7,
So a
6,
bit scary.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna do it. I think it works. So he can move out and then I will have to come back, but that means he has a separation between his stones. Which I believe is good for me. Sorry, I was just distracted by something. Let me see here.
9,
Okay, I will connect back home. Try to regain my focus. Yeah, what's happening here? I got some weird shape issues. I don't know. Okay, you can wedge maybe. Not really. So he's just wanting to undermine my eye shape here, but he's paying a pretty hefty price because the outside stones are getting, well, they're heavy now and they're definitely isolated. And here, if he comes back, I will turn, so he will need to push here, but then I become thicker and thicker. And eventually, he still needs to come back. So that is doesn't really make sense for black, I think. He wants to grow this moyo later, right? So when he played this way, he made
9,
these two stones heavy.
8,
He helped me a
7,
lot when I
6,
got this stone here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Utgard, for the follow. Very appreciated. And thank you to the cat behemoth. Oh, cat behemoth. All right, so finally they decided to ignore these two stones, which I can understand.
8, 7, 6,
Okay,
5.
I'm gonna kick it and try to grab more control of the top. And we'll see. How are they gonna play next? Are they gonna just extend over here? Then I'm going to turn here, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe I'd rather cut these two stones. Or maybe I want to play such a weird move, threatening to cut them and keep in my corner. But my sense is I shouldn't play here at all. Right now it's more important to play in the lower left, right? So either the Keima or the big Keima. The big Keima makes sense, otherwise he has
9,
a perfect extension. So I like this move. Dossier says, how are the games today? We played one game so far. We won. And then this game seems good. This game is the same opponent, though. I don't know if that counts, if you beat the same guy twice. But I haven't beaten this player yet, so I shouldn't, count my eggs or whatever. Count my chickens. Some sort of chicken / egg related analogy is suitable to describe the phenomenon that I shouldn't count this win before it's actually my win. But it feels okay. Yeah, I said in the beginning of the stream that I'm feeling relatively well rested and I feel like I'm in decent shape. And with the caveat that whenever you say that, you always end up playing poorly because you said that. It's like a jinx or whatever. Okay, we could return him the favor and play this Hanne, but I'm not interested. I want to keep the corner, get some center, and control the center. I think his center doesn't have enough
9,
potential
8,
to
7,
offset my 4
6.
corners. Don't count your chickens until they hatch, yeah. Don't count your eggs in the basket or whatever. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. What would have happened if I blocked it with a tiger mouth earlier? Don't call it a home until you own the house. Yes, in keeping with the theme of earlier.
9, 8.
Blocked with the tiger earlier. What? When blocked with tiger? I don't know. Which part? Let's go here. So now they are looking for center, I guess, to control the center, which makes sense. So here or here, where are they gonna play? So, but I don't understand. So they take all this outside to try to take the moyo, and then they go for the corner. What is the meaning of this? Well, it could be a good idea though, if he can get it in center. I'm not gonna give it to him. I'm gonna Hana here. A moyo without a roof is not a home. Yeah. But Haram Pangul, what do you mean? What happened if I blocked it with the tiger mouth earlier? When? I'm curious about this question. Although I may lose concentration thinking about it. All right, so now they are trying to cause some confusion for me. Right? They're trying to muddle the water. That is a pretty good idea. My sense is to
9,
push and
8,
Hane.
7.
This reminds me of a game we played just last stream, right? When I decided to cut here also. And I was really debating, should I double Hane, should I cut here, or should I cut here? I couldn't decide at that time, and I can't decide at this time. But I don't think they
9,
will. They don't
8.
want to give me the 2 stones, I think. That game was the game I managed to lose, even though I like was leading so much. So that is a bad omen. Uh-oh. It's a bad omen indeed. Okay, so now they are trying to efficiently save these 2 stones by connecting them to these guys. This is reasonable, but I will become very, very thick on the outside. I got the corner, and these stones are now weak. I think the points that black gained here, while destroying quite a lot of points, the black didn't gain a lot of points himself.
9,
But
8, 7.
okay,
6,
maybe they
5,
can Tanuki, no?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. This move is kind of clever. Trying to say, now you didn't seal the center yet. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to be also a little bit clever. I'm gonna cut here because now he doesn't want to defend the outside, then he cannot go into the center. He wants to defend the inside, which means I can eat these 2 stones whenever I want. I don't know if that's clever, but it at least has some logic to it. So he can still go outside now, but as I can eat these 2 stones, I don't have a life and death problem. And I think it was big that he didn't answer here. So I'm going to continue to try to pressure them. So should I play here, here, or here? Which move is the move to attack this
9,
shape?
8, 7,
Here,
6,
maybe.
5.
This is my feeling. Yeah, to try to attack them. Undercut like Tom Green. Yeah, man. That's exactly what's going on here. Try to undercut these stones. But
9,
still, there's a lot of
8,
go to be played in this
7,
game. I cannot
6,
say that it's
5,
finished. My
4,
corners are very
3,
small, too.
2,
Now,
1.
only have one big corner now. Yeah, this is the annoying part. Now he didn't play here. He's not so heavy. So, can I wedge? Wedge looks a bit crazy. I don't have the ladder. Otherwise, if I let him eat, I can ladder this stone.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So let's just peep and peep again, probably. And just be happy to have some profit. Then I will try to control the center. Does it make sense? Is this move even a center though? I suppose it isn't really, but he needs to answer, otherwise he can attack the whole group. Right. Ah, maybe not. Maybe he will answer over here or here. Try to make the ear reddening move. But little did he know I was wearing headphones, so
9, 8,
I am wearing
7,
headphones, so he cannot
6,
see my
5,
ears getting red.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Aha. This is such a strange move to me, because what are you trying to make the territory here instead of here? Or are you trying to save these 2 stones that are not so valuable? Plus this jump is too much the move that I wanted anyway. I always wanted to play there. It has been a dream of mine since early on to play this jump. And I'm happy I finally get to realize my dreams. In my older days. Okay, so score estimator has black ahead by 13.5 points.
9, 8,
So
7,
maybe
6,
maybe I'm
5,
not so good as I think
4,
in this
3,
game.
2, 1.
That's why I hate moyos, because I can never judge them correctly. You know, it doesn't matter if it's my moyo or the enemy's moyo. So now he's finally cutting me. He's trying to attack this big group here. So rude, incredibly rude. I mean, how dare he do such a thing?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, let's just go into the center. Ear reddening move is already taken. Yeah, he should have gone for something else. The nose reddening move. Little did he know, I've been a raging alcoholic since the age of 16.
9,
so my nose is always red.
7, 6,
So he
5.
had no way of seeing that my nose got red from his play. Wow, I think this is a pretty good way for black to make me confused and make a lot of points here. And I'm still not alive, so I need to always be careful and
9,
scared.
8.
I don't know. Now it's like, now the estimator is saying black is ahead by 17.5 points. Can you guys imagine? That is crazy. Maybe I'm just losing or behind here, because he does have a lot of potential everywhere. And if I'm weak here in the center, maybe he'll get to realize that potential. Oh no. Haran Pano says, always comfortable to take 4 corners. Well, the way I heard it is that if a player gets all 4 corners, black or white, that means that white is winning. So somehow it's not balanced if one player gets all the middle node, and because it's not balanced, Comey is too good or what. Yeah, it's giving black a lot of points on the top. Yeah, I don't think score estimator is all right. You know, the kids are all right, but score estimator is wonky. But that being said, I mean, what am I doing here? Connecting with a big stick in the center. And what if he saves these 2 stones now? Which gives him the points on the top. And then I have 0 ice with this stick. Then I'm definitely behind. So I gotta start playing something active here. Darn it. But I don't really have time to play active because I really need to take care of my group. Okay, but this jump is threatening to invade here. And then I think I have enough paths to safety that I can try to invade here and threaten his thin group here. Because I can make at least 1 eye by capturing these. I can jump here, I can, you know, I don't think he can kill me easily. Cheek reddening move, huh? So as we were talking about earlier, this push is almost always ente. And maybe this is no exception. And now he's going to separate me, and then he's going to connect over here. So I'm not going to do the move that he did, which was Hane. I'm going to extend in the looking for some sente. But to be honest, it's quite scary for me, this situation. What do you guys think of this peep? This peep has a sente flavor. And what is the purpose of the peep? The purpose of the peep would be to attach here.
9, 8.
If it's a crazy idea. Could be. Oh, this guy is getting on my nerves right now. What a tienna.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, I'm gonna try to reduce here because otherwise he's getting too much points in that area. So I'm trying to reduce while also giving myself an alternative path to safety by cutting him. But the next move is not really a sente, is it? Although I have this peep, Hane. Oh, this is really frustrating because it's so
9, 8,
scary.
7, 6, 5.
Normally we would have some time if it's a real game, tournament game, to think about exactly how to make the 2 eyes in the most efficient way. But now we just have to try to avoid playing too much minus moves while also staying safe. It's really a frustrating situation for Byoyomi. Somebody. Okay, I'm gonna let this through. One-Eye Dragon with the butt humor. It's supposed to be the unmentioned part of the joke. Yeah, you said it. You said aloud that the thing that was supposed to be understood by context. Okay, so finally there is a cut here, which allows him to go down here, threatening to squeeze me to Kingdom Kong. And
9, 8,
I'm
7,
not too
6,
interested.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna play this diagonal. I don't know. He's probably gonna peep me, turn me into an eyeless schmuck. Okay, One-Eye Dragon. I forgive you. Low hanging fruit. Okay, now that's
9.
That's the way you do it.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Some low hanging peaches.
2, 1.
Yeah, this movie is pretty much a sente because otherwise the squeeze will be intolerable. I lose too many points, so I will answer this move. I will give it to him. But next I have push here and cut, so he has to be careful about that. Oh, now he's leading by 133 points, according to the score estimator, because I'm dead everywhere. But I don't think I really am, so luckily for me, that's not reality, but rather some other type of tea, maybe lemon tea. So this, I think this push is also center. I don't think he can go to kill me now. And then he may have to make a decision whether to save this center stone or not. It will be annoying for him. That's why he plays this move, so that he wouldn't have to make such a decision. Okay, the time is ripe now to try to make ourselves alive. But I have a problem. I only can make one eye up here, right? Isn't that right?
9.
But it is a center eye.
6, 5.
So I think, I hope. Yeah, because this is center for me to peep here if I block here. So that means, that I can get this eye in center if he's trying to kill me, that is. It's center if he's trying to kill me. Then I should be able to shake out another eye somewhere. But to be honest, it's not so clear where that eye is gonna come from. Especially if he can threaten to capture these two stones in
9.
center. And he's gonna try to push here and everything. Yeah, he's making it harder and harder for me. I'm not in the mood to give him these two stones. But this exchange also gives me this move or this move. So I have a little bit more stuff going on. He needs to use this one too, I believe, if he really wants to try to kill me. Otherwise I have Atari and this one to make an eye here.
8, 7, 6,
Haram Panun
5,
asking why does it come out
4,
dead? Because the
3,
score estimator
2.
thinks it's dead. And he might be right, or it might be right rather. They're going for it. My opponent is going for it. They're going for the kill. And that's similar to the way I killed that other guy in that other stream. Like, it looks impossible. It's like,
9,
gives you nightmares.
8, 7.
But I truly believe it is impossible here, because I can also cut here later and make a lot of eye shape, I believe. But okay, they're really going for it. They're hammering home the point. They want to destroy all my potential. But now this Hane isn't there, isn't it? So it's very possible that an eye will happen somewhere around here. Also, this block is sent to make eye, so... Well... And he's not really
9,
alive.
8,
I mean...
7.
Okay, let's
6,
see. If
5,
he kills me, that will be epic.
4, 3,
An epic
2,
death.
1.
Okay, here we go. So he goes for the eye stealing Tesuji. He destroys my eyes. Now I need to make more eyes. Otherwise, it's bye-bye. Okay. Is this Hana a good move? I'm guessing it's fine.
9, 8, 7, 6.
To make my shape a bit more eye-ish, because then when I cut here, he cannot block. I will just leave immediately. He has to extend out. And then I get another center, and then I can jump here. Pretty much alive already, right? Yeah, pretty much alive. So this is center, right? And yeah, I'm alive, I think. Unless he's gonna make that into a false eye, but this is center also if I'm trying to live. Then this is definitely... Am I crazy? Is he really? He can...
9,
I'm gonna play
8.
here. I think I'm alive. Oh, so he just wants to finally just keep these points. Okay, then it will be an endgame problem. And yeah, even these moves that I played here didn't lose in the endgame, actually. So in the endgame, he doesn't want to run with these stones. If it's endgame, he wants to let me eat it and close with a bigger. So he lost points even from an endgame perspective, right? So now I'm alive. Great. That is most excellent. So we have a freedom now to destroy his points. And speaking of the endgame, how should we play the endgame here?
9, 8, 7,
This move is
6,
huge.
5, 4.
But this move looks like the most controlling move. There's also a little bit of a threat that I can cut him and actually cut these stones off. So now the SE has me at me leading at 17.5. So I think it's now starting to reflect more the reality. I believe.
9,
Yeah.
8.
But of course, it's always a little bit nerve-wracking when your group is sort of eyeless. Okay, I will connect, and then you still need to worry about this peep here and cut you. Be careful. You must be careful. Yep. Okay. I think we're doing okay. We're doing fine.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Aha, this peep is not
2
really...
Yo-Yomis left.
And he has connection here or here, so he's not really in danger. So he needs to go down here maybe. That's really big. Breaking here. Blocking here is big too. It's almost my center to push here. Not quite center, but very big. But this is funny too. Now everything is getting smaller. Nothing is really huge anymore.
9, 8, 7,
So
6,
so sudden.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, there's no black
2,
territory anymore.
1.
As Harang Panul is saying. Not really any black territory. Okay, so here he finally decides to defend. So here I can play this Kema without any hesitation, right? Because he doesn't have the right configuration to cut me. I could maybe even jump. Could jump be better? But somehow the Kema feels right.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
This one should be center. Let's use it first. And the point is, this move isn't center anymore. Or maybe it was never. Here I have some squeezily squeeze. I can also clamp. That's big. But let's do this one first. That is so huge anyway. Then everything is connected together there. With a lot of points. Should be leading comfortably after this. But even when you're leading, you should try to play good endgame. It's good time to practice. It does look like all of Black's eggs are in one basket. Yes, exactly. That's what's happening. Back to the foul terminology.
9, 8,
Okay,
7.
I'll play here. Nothing, no problem, I think. 龙在九天啊. Okay. Foul reference, yes. That's the point, my friend. Yeah. Too much wordplay going on right now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Big
2.
here. Yeah, that is big. And does this clamp work? Is it a real move? Keep, push, and cut. Not really. This is not even a center, really. Because
9, 8,
so this is
7,
double center, so I will just play here instead. And keep it simple, like that. And use the most basic of moves, the Hane. That will be fine. Much fine. There was Clamp and Kosumi. Yeah, there was, but I was afraid because here something like this move or this move, they're both center for killing the big dragon. So I didn't see clearly, so I decided to use double center
9,
instead. And here I have also got to use the double center. That was also his center. Now it's my center, so I get to use some double centers here and there. Speaking of it, is this also a double center? Kind of. So then it's quite clean, simple. Clean and simple endgame. And how about this move here? Should I go down here? That is a really nice anti-center with a follow-up. That is so big, eh? It's not small. Oh, he can connect underneath here also.
8, 7.
But then this move is threatening. But then this is center for him anyway, so I should have captured maybe. But it's threatening to break this and then make this center. So if this is center, then he needs to defend over here later. Okay, should I use nothing? The 5 point to defend here. This move is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also, but okay,
9.
let's connect here. But same. Yep, push and connect. Oh, yep, that is your right. He gets to use some of his rights. Yeah, this is really big, huh? If he connects here. Somehow. It's worth like 1 and 2. Okay, really big is relative. Because then this move becomes center also. Okay, he resigns finally. Okay. Yeah, this game was one of slight fright because of the center. What if I died? But he never took the chance to save the 2 stones. Why didn't he? I thought that's what he wanted to do at this moment, let's say. Just go here and say, you know, the pressure is on white now to make not only 1 but 2 eyes in this area, right? And at least this is big for points anyway, to spend the 2 points. And then finally he came on the first row, which would have been bigger to just play a defensive move here. Actually without the peep. If he went for this connection, let's say, the center, so then I have to make 2 eyes up here. Then he will get a lot more points, but still losing, I guess. I think he was losing most of, if not all of the game. Again, because the opening was good for me. I believe it to be so. All right, guys, time to play another one. Let's hope we get another opponent this time. Can't you cut off the top right corner?
Start to play.
What? Oof, this player, 6 Dan. This player has 18,790 something games on his Fox account. That's crazy, dude. 18,000 games on this Fox account. That's always scary. What do we usually do in these situations? We usually go here, invite this one. I'm gonna do that for a while, huh? Yeah, they could be an old timer, but I do find sometimes these mega accounts on Fox are like an account of a computer that's in like a Go school or something. And so the kids are always playing on it, every day. And that's also like the level can vary like greatly. So sometimes the players are really strong and so on and so forth. I'm not saying, I mean, I have no idea in this case. It could just be a person who played a lot. Indeed. So here we are back to Joseki. And the idea is to take center to extend over here. He could ignore my move now and just extend himself. Then it's kind of normal as well. But yeah, since it's being played at in the middle of the night, I think that indicates that at least not only kids playing on it. I doubt that it's a kid playing right now because it's almost 2 in the morning in China, right? So probably it's just a person who likes to play a lot of games. Yeah, 18,000 games on one account. That's amazing. This turn is really big, but this turn is not center. Yeah, this turn is not center. It's really big. So I will attack his stone here. Cho Cho, 你太吵了，还不到时间，你别让我生气喽。I apologize for my cat being a little bit whiny. Okay. So, which variation do I want to play in this setup? Okay, ladder is good for me, so I could play here. I don't know, when I have this extra stone, what exactly do I want to do? This stone is slightly awkwardly placed at this moment, because I can't... It doesn't quite defend the cut. Right? So I would love for my cut to be... So maybe this move? This diagonal can be a good idea in this shape. I'm guessing. Yeah, this old timer. Oh yeah, we don't have Komi in this game either, so we have to be aware of that when trying to think of the point balance. Then they just simply defend here. So I think I should also simply defend here, probably. Touching is not really in the cards, right? This diagonal, not really. Let's just defend. Keep it simple for now. I mean, so far they play very thick. Okay, so this shape, this one, I remember this shape popping up in the game. Yes, Darth Mucus, I was speaking Chinese just now to my cat. It's well known here on the channel that my cat speaks Chinese, so I need to speak Chinese with it. Is it I'm supposed to play here now rather than this block? I have this sense, this feeling I'm supposed to play this second row move. I mean first row move. Or maybe here. But I can play here. This happened in... I was watching the stream with Mike from the US. Mike Chen. And they had this exact same shape, I think. And I think I can just block here. But maybe I prefer to play. From points perspective, it might be better to play here. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Let's just play here. Can't be too bad. If cats could talk, they wouldn't. Yeah, that's what I hear. But they just keep meowing. 球球，你再吵我就生气了哦！我就过来碰水啊！So what is this scenario here? Is this turn center for him now? He has this peep. so I have to defend. If I defend this way, he still has the peep. Okay, so whatever. I'm alive at 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Maybe I could have more points, but finally, he's using the scent a little bit early. He could have used those later as co-threats. Yeah, cat's up to something not good. He's just waiting for food. He's like clockwork with the food. It's like exactly 8 p.m. now here in Sweden, and he usually gets fed at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. And now he's like, hello, it's time. What are you doing? I'm waiting over here. Like he knows the time or something. Can I play attach in this scenario? No, it's not really necessary. Let's just play over here. You sound like a Chinese husband. Well, what if I told you that I am a Chinese husband?
Yoyomi now starts.
This is, yeah, Moyo. These guys, they just love Moyo so much. I play here is a bit slow, huh? But I'm afraid he's gonna shoulder hit me. And I'm thinking I need to just control the Moyo more than anything else. So he still kind of plays a shoulder hit-ish move. This Moyo is quite frustrating. But why he loves using these centimos, huh? Actually, I think I played wrong here. I think I should have blocked after all. Kept more points in there. So, now they want to also attack me here. This is quite rude indeed. But I will probably lean.
9, 8.
Can I
7,
go here?
6, 5, 4.
Let's lean. Leaning is slightly uncomfortable because you make the territory big here in the upper right corner. But my thinking is I need to control the power balance more than anything when I see this wall. And the points, they can come later. Is this the move here, or is this the move here? I am painfully unaware of it. Because if I play here, he could probably wedge.
9, 8, 7.
Maybe not. Maybe I can play here. Yeah, I was also worried about this move actually. I don't have the ladder. If I had the ladder, it would be cool because maybe I can play here then. But now I don't really have that option. I just have to fix my shape, I guess. And even that is like question how to fix it. Connect this way.
9,
It's good for the outside.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
But this is related to the corner, which I think is more important in this case. So he can have this push, I suppose. One-eyed dragon. Ni hao, board troll. Well, welcome there, board troll. Okay, One-eyed dragon's wife is Chinese. All right, cool. With a crazy San Francisco Mexican
9.
Chinese accent. Sounds about right. This move. Hey, this player loves to play forcing moves. Like, they played all the forcing moves over here. Now they play this one. It can be said to be a little bit vulgar playing style,
8,
but
7.
it's dangerous to call your opponent vulgar and then lose to them badly, which I might here. They have a lot of points in the upper right, a lot of points on the left side. And they dare to leave this group. They are not afraid of, I guess. So, should I jump out here? They resign. What? What? Okay. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's how they get 18,000 games. They don't play the whole games. They just play like 50 moves and they're like, enough now. He heard me call him vulgar and he's like, how dare you? Eskil Go says, maybe your opponent had to feed their cat. Right, it is 8 o'clock in Europe, so that's feeding time for cats in China, according to my cat. My very, very naughty cat. Darth Mucus says they had to leave for work or something. That could be if they're a night worker, night shift worker, because it's it's 2 in the morning in China. Could be that they're a kid and their mom came in and like, why you're not in bed yet? He's like, oh, sorry, close the laptop. It's the most embarrassing thing ever. Saw her play those vulgar moves. So can you imagine that? Your parent walks into you when you play such vulgar moves. Okay, anyway, let's just get another game then. That was too easy of a victory. I'm tempted to look at my stats, how far I am from 8 then, but then I'll probably jinx myself. So I'm not going to look at that. But I think it's 2 games maybe. So. Utgard5 asking, since when do you play Go and what was your ignition to Go as a Go teacher? Oh, good question. I've been playing Go for a long time, since 2003, so that's 20 years. My ignition to Go into becoming a Go teacher was based on some philosophical thinking for myself. I wanted to work with something where I had some competency and where I could interact with other people. And
Start to play.
Ironically enough, I also wanted to work where I didn't have to sit indoors and work in front of a computer screen all the time. And since pandemic, most of my Go teaching has been online. But when I was a Go teacher in Hong Kong, it was like the real board in the real classroom and such. And I just really enjoyed that. I got to go someplace and I got to stand up most of the time during work. I know for health, people, one of the biggest slow killers in our society is that we sit down too much. And so having a job where you stand up a lot is really like a life hack for health. So that was part of the thing. But now I'm sitting in front of a computer every time I teach Go. But yeah, it was about maybe 10 years ago when I decided I wasn't really going to practice too much Go because I wanted to do other things and learn other things. But I wanted to keep it in my life somehow. So I thought, why don't I keep it as my job? So I did that. And mostly, with the exception of the fact that I've had to move a lot of my Go teaching online, I think it has turned out similar to the way I imagined. It has been a great joy. It's a type of job where I don't feel exhausted or tired afterwards. I also don't have to prepare too much or think about it too much as a job outside of the working. The preparation came all those years I played to become a strong player or practice myself. So that's the preparation. So yeah, just some words about being a Go teacher. And yeah, I still enjoy it. But now I'm enjoying streaming as well. It's almost like a different facet of teaching almost, or it's also practicing. I haven't played this much Go in I don't know how long. Yeah, 10 years probably. I didn't used to play Go regularly like this. Now I'm playing many, many games a week online. It's great. And I'm actually seeing I feel like some improvement as well. All right, so this block is very similar to the previous game. And this time I do believe it has a bit more Sente-ish flavor. But playing this Hana Connect could be slow. But I'm gonna do it. That also generates a little bit of a cut on the outside. Although this corner is not that beautiful. He can still peep and he can force me to eat him on the inside. Maybe I need to push one more time when they do this. Push here to make everything easier. All right, so they played the approach similarly to what my opponent did in the last game. I can ignore this, especially when I know that I want to press him low on this side anyway. So I'm going to ignore it in favor of this corner. Yeah, I'm going to choose the high one here because I want to have a little bit of a balance in the center. And yeah, connect, and maybe here, or maybe even here. And here could be a good way to make shape. In this shape, this is often a good shape move right here. So this is a good shape move for this shape and for this shape. So that's good. Makes sense. Utgard says, thanks. Well, life will go its own ways. Yeah, life has a tendency to go its own ways. But I do think people underestimate the power of just like thinking a lot and about what you want and what's valuable, and then designing some of your decisions based on that. Of course, nobody's in full control of their own life, but we are more in control of our own lives than we like to believe sometimes. And I think that realization is incredibly powerful and gives you a sense of agency in your own life. Didn't mean to get this deep, but I think it's something, Try to be the captain of your own ship, not just float along like a dead fish. Okay, so here we go. This tiger's mouth. Oftentimes you can answer it with a tiger's mouth. Because this tiger can be sent, then you can crawl. But in this case, I'm okay to just go back. And there's still some ways for me to attack this shape. So that's why he's adding stones here. And this move actually stops the cut from working. So what should I do here? I feel like 9 times out of 10 when somebody kicks, the AI will say you should hane here. So I think I should do that, and then I should make my decision. Well, it's Peru. I didn't call you dead fish. I just said that anybody, can choose to be can be a little bit, I mean, I'm really talking about myself mostly. Like I have also felt like a dead fish before. And okay, I think I will just connect here. I think it is very big to connect here. I'm sure I could Atari and Tenuki also as an option. Tenuki maybe over here. Yeah. Connecting is big. Peeping here, cutting here maybe. Tenuki. This is a good question, because if I Atari and Tenuki, he's gonna Atari and capture Incente. He's so big, huh? But then I become really, really thick in that area. I will connect. It's so big. It's Spiro. Oh, Spiro has been thinking the same. There's a saying in Russian: if you want to make God laugh, tell him about your plans. Okay, well, I'm not gonna say much about that, but that's an interesting saying for sure. I like it. It's a good saying. Well, I think there are good plans and bad plans also, right? Some plans are perhaps not the most brilliant, and I'm certainly guilty of that. Russia's sayings are undefeated and undisputed. Okay, extend here. So this was the plan all along, to flatten him on the left side when I got pincered here. So far
Your yeoman now starts.
things are sort of going to according to plan, but it's very balanced. It's a little bit unnervingly balanced for a game where I don't have Komi. I can consider cutting here now, though. Don't I have the ladder? Surely I do. Does he have a main ladder breaker? Not really, I think.
9, 8,
So
7.
in this game, I think I'm quite happy to give him the corner to destroy all his potential on the left side. But that being said, this is my style normally. I get the corners. So he kind of faked. Oh, he did a fake out. He went, I'm gonna get a moyo, and then he took all 3 corners here. Don't call me Shirley. Shirley? I didn't call you Shirley, did I? Okay, so finally, this will be a lot about endgame, I think. This tiger's mouth is really enormous. So what kind of moves do I have over here? Could I clamp? I think clamping is threatening to cut him. But then he will
9,
diagonal.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, let's use a center first. Here there's also a center that we are supposed to use, I think, which is the cut. Yeah, AI often tells me to cut here early, and it's already early. So what is the... It's quite close game, I think. It really depends on how I can control this upper part, and if this cut is something. I mean, there is something in this cut, isn't there? Because these stones are a little bit lonely here. So really, Yatar is here. I should go down, I think. And what was the point? Oh, I think I wasn't supposed to go down. I was supposed to sacrifice here. Oh, I played a very bad move on autopilot. Oh, this going down is really bad move, I think. When he Ataris here, I'm supposed to Atari on the outside to cut him. I mean,
9,
maybe not
8,
right away, but later.
7, 6,
So this
5,
is mistake.
4, 3.
Okay, let me try to play this clamp. I'm not so sure if it's good, but the concept is simple. I want to cut him. So he may not dare to go down here. Okay, but he dared. So what's gonna happen? What is the order to cut him even? This P first, this cut first, or this cut first? This cut first, he will connect, and then I will peep. He will capture, I will Atari. That's better than giving him a flower
9,
for no reason.
8, 7,
So
6, 5, 4.
But peeping first can be dangerous because you give away the outside Atari. If he captures now, I still maintain the outside Atari. So that's nice. In theory, is this a ko if I crawl here? If I crawl here, then wedge, Atari. If he connects, I connect. He can just go down, so it's not a ko. So it will be this variation. What is this? Oh, I made some terrible, horrible misread? Or he did? Oh, wait, what's happening? He's gonna here, and then what? I can't jump or something? No, I think this is working. I'm so
9.
confused. Can we net the black for center potential? Yes, maybe. So I think I can jump now. As far as I can understand. And I think he just gets captured here after I cut. So I'm a little bit confused about this variation. So he can destroy my territory here, but he lost the whole corner. I think it must be good for me. I think he didn't plan on this. It just happened. He was a little bit misguided or something. Yeah. If we win this one, then we only have to win one more to get to 8 dan. Damn, when I say that, I'm just jinxing myself, I know. I should just pretend that I can never get to 8 dan and then one day suddenly go, I just got there. Okay, so in this situation, We can connect in a number of ways, I suppose. So either I go here, which affects this stone a little bit more, or I go here, which doesn't really
8,
affect him at all, or go
7,
here, threatening to e to 2.
6, 5,
Ah, there's
4,
some ladder,
3,
maybe?
2.
I'll go here to avoid some funky, strange ladder. But there isn't one, but... Okay, so finally we have a trade. I get to destroy his corner and kill those stones. And he gets to destroy my top, but his right side and top now are both under pressure, I would say. And he's saying that maybe my stone is under pressure. Now that is also true.
9, 8, 7,
But
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
what about your group here? What about it? It could be a master sacrifice. I don't know. So there I Atari here. He has Atari and cut, right? Which will be a little bit frustrating. Atari can Atari out, on Atari cut, cross cut, blah blah blah. It's super messy. But I think I do dare to do that. Even though it's messy. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a bat in the cage. Okay, so I think I will tiger here, and if he goes to attack me on the top, I will continue to bully him here, and there's even potential in the center for me to make points. Which is so sad. I made on autopilot. I believe it is a bad move over
9,
here.
8, 7, 6, 5.
At what point does it stop being a trade and becomes a scam? Yeah, maybe I got scammed or he got scammed.
车车，你别吵啊！我真的会生你的气呀、还不到时间呢，要等8分钟。
Okay, let's extend here. AlphaGo could make it a sacrifice. Sure, AlphaGo would probably beat me from here as black. Which goes without saying, really. This push, no, he's not so centish. Now I'm like, can I kill all of yours here?
Yoyomi now
I think
starts.
it's possible, maybe. Ooh, he's trying to use shape to his advantage. Is that even legal? He has squeeze. Ah! That's son of a gun. Okay, I have to go here. He scammed himself. Yes, it's a plain loss. Yes, I do believe it cannot be really seen as a sacrifice. It seems more like a total slip of the mind. Maybe he really thought I couldn't handle his Hane here. I need to Hane or
9,
something.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So still, I need to constantly be worrying about my lack of liberty, my shortage of liberties, rather. So that means if I Hane and then he Hane, or he cuts, I mean, or he Hane, I can't really cut him.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay. Yeah, it's truly a suspicious shape for me. You need to be careful. Always need to be careful when you have a shortage of liberties. Yeah, even now if I Atari here and he extends, he's still threatening to Atari, throw in an Atari and capture me. So I could Atari here and then flower out. So again, it will sort of start to normalize. Or I could just extend out, which I think is my preferred
9,
method.
8,
Because then it's harder for him to get out efficiently here. He still can get out though, I think. Board Troll says this guy also had to go feed his cat. Oh, is this what happens? The whole of Fox needs to go feed their cats. Yeah, this movie center. So, do we answer here or do we answer to make I here? Why not make the I, to be honest? Okay, it means this one become his center, but why does he need that
9,
center?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Seems good. I mean, I captured these stones. I don't need 2 eyes, but somehow I take a liberty from these stones. I don't know, could be helpful. So I can cut here, but he will cut me back and stuff. Huh. But I will cut first and think later, because maybe I will sacrifice these 2 stones or something and just connect here. Aha, so now he's getting to show me why I shouldn't have made I. Because this is center. Not that useful, maybe. But so it's okay if he captures this part, because I'm thicker here now, and I can still bully this group. But somehow my attack is a bit fail here, right? I totally didn't think about my shape being so bad.
9, 8,
Yeah. So kind of difficult to fight here. But at least I get to play Hane here, which I think is a good move for sacrificing. So finally he's kind of all connected and got some points with it too. So, according to a score estimator, he's still leading by 9 points at this point. So now we need to get some more. I just so much wish I didn't have played this extend. It was really bad, because I have Atari here later to cut
9,
him
8,
normally.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's jump here. It's not 100% center, but it's very big to capture these 2 stones in center. So maybe it is center. I don't know. I'm just thinking if I can cut here, or if I want to. He can Atari and net me, maybe. Yes, he can. So I can't really cut him. Then if I can't cut him, maybe I want to peep. If that makes sense. There's a saying, don't peep where you can cut. But conversely, peep where you can't cut should be a saying. You can't cut, then just peep there. Is this move also center? Kind of big. Also here center. Oh, some. So
9, 8, 7,
center.
6, 5.
Yeah, because these stones are a bit far from each other to connect together. So whatever move he plays next, I can still keep splitting him. That's my thinking here. Yeah, this move I escape, push. Maybe I will just fly out to split him. I want to deny him potential on the bottom, basically. It's so sad I made this exchange, though. I'm still upset about it. Thank you, 3 space base for the follow, and thank
9,
you, Stevie
8,
Y.
7.
Steve I. We're only 1 follower away from reaching the goal today. Come on, board troll. If you're not subscribed, you can subscribe. I think there's a Russian saying about that. He goes to capture those stones. That's very big. Okay, then this move I believe is center. And then we will have to... Way, we reached the goal! Who was the follower, the 99th follower? Let me see. Oh, it's the board troll! Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Yay, nice. That's a special kind of troll right there. Okay, so we have
9,
this
8,
move.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, scroll. Spend too much time celebrating. Lose the game. Now we need to try to play genius endgame, otherwise we're still losing. Ah, was this bad exchange? Because I can use this one maybe, and Okay, I don't know. This is so difficult to play Go. Tra la 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 la. Let's play here, try to make a presence on the bottom. In theory, if we have closure over here, we can still kill this group, yeah? So he needs to worry a little bit about that, doesn't he? I'm not wrong about that, am I? Perhaps that means I
9,
should have...
8, 7, 6,
Ah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, this move is not sent. It's big though. If I get some thickness, I could try to kill him in the center. It's really not my style though. But that thing, if I could have jumped here, maybe I should have shoulder hit here instead to make some points. So another thing is, yeah, exactly. So if he makes some territory here, I have leaning moves. There is like a wedge here later, right? I'm not... Yeah, after here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Okay, let's
4.
extend. Yeah, it's not giving him any points on the corner, which he should have a bunch of points there. Clip it, kill it. You can treasure this moment forever. Thank you, troll. Trollific. Chat demands blood. Ah, but I thought
9,
Go was a peaceful
8,
game of
7,
balance
6,
and beauty.
5.
Ah, so he got scared. Now I'm happy with my move. Now my move became like a genius move because he got scared. Okay, so now I can play here to get actual profit on the bottom. Or we could, yeah, try to kill him. But we can lose points
9,
from these exchanges
8,
too.
7, 6,
Let's
5.
play here. Let's see the... Now I think if I play normal endgame, I still have a good chance of winning. Because the bottom became my territory instead of his territory, which was some sort of a miracle. So it depends, I think the left side, this center part here, the questionable nature of his group here in the center, and end game in general. So he jumps because he does feel a sense of fear. We have instilled fear in our opponent, which is a victory in itself. And then left side is big, I mean, isn't it?
9,
Yeah, left side is huge, I think. Balance, beauty, blood. Swedes are like live and let live. Well, Swedes are used to be Vikings, maybe, some of us. I don't know if the Vikings were all that peaceful. Okay, so he's going for the destruction of my territory in both center and side. But it's very dangerous because I can lean on you and attack your two stones. Oi, 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 but you can attack these stones, okay.
8,
Well, I'm not
7, 6, 5.
expecting territory in the center anyway. Center is grass, as they say in China. Ah, maybe this is big center for me to push here. Should be. And then this diagonal is enormous. So here, if I play the tiger, that looks like I'm being taken advantage of. But if I extend out, he may try to do more than just take advantage, if you know what I mean. He may try to
9, 8,
split me.
7, 6.
But I think he cannot split me without paying a price. So I think that's fine. Actually, this turn is still sent to some degree. So, I mean, he can answer. Oh. Wait a moment. If I have
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
if I have these two connected, I cut this or some seki here. What does that mean? So finally he needs to defend. And now I need to defend, otherwise he will cut me here. Can I play here? Can I?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, maybe he can counter Atari here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, he can counter Atari here. Ah, he finds it. Oh no. But I have an idea. What if my connecting here is sent to cut these stones? Then maybe I don't care about these 3 stones. Ah, but it's sent for me to capture here also.
9, 8,
Isn't it?
7, 6, 5,
No, it isn't.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so I have a cut here, right? He cannot accept this trade, I think. These 3 stones for these 4 stones. Oh, my dear. I lost a lot of points here, so now I really need to get compensation. But this is big compensation, right? It should be big enough, I think. You eat my center, but that's huge to eat those 4 stones. What are you guys confusing? Hansiman is here too. Thank you for the follow. Appreciations. What are you guys talking about? Scandinavian countries. Swiss. Oh, the army knife from Scandinavia. That's funny. Let's push
9,
here.
8.
And, I think I'm just comfortably ahead after eating the left side. That was very big. Even though I lost some forcing moves here and there, but really like this. Okay, that's a way to answer, but then I will probably play this move and yeah.
9,
Maybe not.
8,
Maybe just here.
7, 6.
I think this is big. This is almost double center. It's such a big move. So, hey, it's center somehow. Then can I even use this move? That is so greedy. Very greedy, very greedy. Here's big.
9,
Here's big.
8, 7.
Let's be greedy, I think. Let's try to get this center. Esko was saying this game is interesting. Yeah, it took some unexpected turns, let's say. But I think I'm just ahead. Is this the totally wrong move? Huh? I should just hand and connect, isn't it? I mean, I'm not gaining a lot here. Yeah, probably. Okay, it is what it is. What does his say? They're almost similarly sized anyway, so. Yeah, now you can cut me in the center. I can't believe you would do such a thing. Maybe I don't care about it. Connect back here in the center. I can make 2 eyes. I can capture you here. I'm good. I'll make the 2 eyes though. Why not? That's more points.
9,
If I win this one, I still have to win
5,
1 more, I think.
4, 3.
To be 8 then. So this game is not that exciting. The next game would be much more exciting in that case, for that reason.
Nine, 8, 7.
Okay, some kind of splitting attack here. Uh-huh. Why can't I cut him here? Can you explain? Because he can push and push. That
9,
looks truly
8,
dangerous.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
But then let him push then. Then I will connect this way. I mean, seems that. Ah, but now he's saying my right side is not yet alive or something. Something to that extent. Oh, sådan är. That's a bit frustrating. Oh, I gotta be careful.
9,
Definitely, we have to be careful not to die with this whole thing. It's not worth it. But okay, we can use this block maybe. It's very big anyway. Did I speak Japanese just now? I'm a bit dizzy maybe. How long have I been playing? For 2 hours and 40 minutes. But surely we have to go for that 8 dan tonight. I mean, we have to celebrate 99 followers. 100 followers actually. We overshot a little bit. Do I want to make this cente? Maybe this cente is better. Ah, this is not cente.
8, 7,
This is also not
6,
cente.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's still connect here. Ah, so he does this. I thought he was gonna play here and look for center. Then we can come back to defend here. It's big anyway to defend there. So our lead is pretty solid. Surely demands 8 dan. Yeah, we gotta go for the 8 dan. Come on now. But I mean, okay, we gotta go for one more game, not necessarily 8 dan. If I lose that game, I'm not necessarily gonna keep fighting for hours to try to catch up my 8 dan. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be fine actually. I just need to stand up and drink some water. I just spoke at length of how sitting down too long is very bad for your health. And here I am sitting down for literally 3 hours, so maybe I should just stand up, drink some water. And then I'll be good. Yeah, you're supposed to like stand up every half hour, isn't it? To get you know, your metabolism going and stuff. Standing table at home, yeah, that's something. But I think what you need is a little timer to just go stand up every half hour or something. I won't stand for sitting down. Okay. What happened? He won? I won? Oh, he resigned. Okay. All right, cool. So let me actually double confirm that it truly is one game away. Yeah, we're one game away from 8 dan, so we're definitely playing another one. Before that, I'm going to actually stand up, drink some water. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah. Yo, and we're back. Drink a lot of water, standing up will come naturally. Yeah, that's an interesting thing you're saying there about standing up will come naturally. I think he's referring to going to the bathroom a lot. When I play Go tournaments, I always drink way too much caffeine, and I drink like coffee and tea and stuff, and a lot of water, and I just go to the bathroom like 3 times during the game. If like at least 2 times every game, you know. So that's like 10 times during a tournament or something. It's insane. All right. Shame you have to go soon. Fingers crossed the opponent will give up. Yeah, right. Maybe that one will be one of those quick ones again. Or we'll get unlucky. All right, so there we go. We're looking for the opponent. The last opponent of today. I think it will be the last opponent. We'll see. If I lose and then I still could win 8-10 with one game, maybe I'll do another game. But if I lose and then it turns out I need 3 more games or something to win, then I will finish for today. Well, let's see. Well, let's try. See if we can get even an opponent first of all. It's even later now. It's almost 3 o'clock in China. 3 in the morning. Chinatown. Chinatime.
Start to play.
All right, 6-dan player. Okay, they resigned. They didn't feel like playing against the 7-dan, I guess. So the fact I'm getting drawn against a lot of 6-dans shows you that there's not that many people online at this time. So the server is trying to make these less than optimal matchups. But I mean, I'm confused. There are loads and loads of 9-dans online. Where are all the 7-dans? It's confusing. We're still loading. Okay, still didn't. Bit unlucky if we can't get a game. Any one of the viewers want to sacrifice themselves? We got any 6-dan plus in the chat willing to risk their account? I'm not expecting you to lose on purpose, but well, it will be an interesting matchup. Still didn't get a game. Okay, let's try again. That was some kind of annoying. Really? How can there be nobody out there? And it's China. Should be even in the middle of the night. Should be a lot of Go players. I mean, even not Chinese. I mean, there's a lot of Europeans playing on Fox, right? Right now, it's normal Go playing time in Europe. It's about to be 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, in the US also could be a decent time to play. Many cats need feeding. Yeah, something like that. What's going on, dude? Okay, I'm researching again. We might have to start to challenge people one by one or something. I see that Victor Chow is playing. I see that Michael Chen is playing. If we get up to 8 now, we might get to play some strong players like that. Still none. So every time I click the matching button, it's doing 30 seconds of trying to find an opponent. Play Mike. Yeah, I would love to play Mike. Maybe yeah, after this game or another time. It would be great. We can look at his game. I was actually checking on his game real quick. Yeah.
9.
Everybody's betting he's gonna win. He's playing a professional player, I guess. Ah, he's a professional player, so that's fair. Okay, anyway. It's late early in China, that's right. Remove the decline matches. Huh? What? There's a... Ah. What is... Yeah, I see now that there's a box that says decline matches. But why... Wait. No, but that one pops up when the game... See, now it's off, right? You see that? Oh, you can't... No. Whenever I put fast matching on, decline matches gets put in automatically. Because I guess you can't accept matches when you're looking for a match. I don't know.
Start to play.
All right, we got an opponent finally. Hopefully they will play. Yay! Well, let's give them a hello, pleased to meet you. All right, off we go. Again, it's a 6 dan. Okay, I like playing this variation. Take the corner. Nothing wrong. Keep it simple. So many star points. This game has a big chance of being boring in the opening. Somehow I have seen that AI likes invading the corner near this shape, which to me is kind of doesn't make sense because it's the lower, flatter, less interesting place. But AI keeps saying that one, so for now I'm gonna trust the AI. Do I want to play jump here though? I do have the ladder, don't I? And if I have the ladder, he can use ladder breaker here, but then I push here, so it can be an active way to play. And he can revert back to normal Joseki by cutting here. He can also, yeah, that's what he's doing. So then we're just back to this. A little bit unexpected. A little bit uninspiring as well. All right, thank you, Utgard. Thanks for the good luck. Oh, nice emoji there. Or is it called an emote? I still don't understand what is a Twitch emote, to be honest. This one. Yes, this move. There was a kid who played this against me in Warsaw. It's an old classic trick play. In that game I had the ladder, so I could play like cut on this side. But this game I don't have the ladder. So I shouldn't cut, I guess. There is Hane here. That used to be called the punishment. And I think it's a fine move still. Johanna here, he goes here, Atari you capture, and then he captures, so you play this Kema. I think it's like even. And I also think AI is like, you can just eat this stone actually, it's fine. Nothing wrong. But yeah, I don't have the ladder, this is the sad part. Don't have the ladder. So let's play here. Go with the old school punishment. It's Pero is giving me a roast there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, yeah. Well, I don't know. Anyway. So my understanding, this is like kind of okay for both players, but could be that it's good for black actually. I think it's fine though. It's like, okay. This looks like a very bad exchange for black. Very vulgar exchange. Social. So he still wants to defend, and why didn't he just defend? Why make this exchange? That's my thinking, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's not give him the whole right side. Let's split it. That's my feeling here. Let's use this one, and then maybe here, and then here. Is that fine? I think it's fine. As I've said before, I like to fragment the board a little bit. I don't like him having a big moyo. I have my moyo, and then we just try to out-moyo each other. Especially when I'm playing as a 6-10 with no komi, then I need it to be some fights and stuff. Usually that's where the 6-10 will be worse. Not always though. Sometimes the 6-10 is really good at fighting and he's just bad at endgame or something. Okay, you can play here, but I have this Tetsuji, no? I think this is a decent move here. This is asking him, are you going to just answer inside? Or are you going to counter Atari, which I get the Atari then and I can connect back home. I think it's okay to play this counter Tetsuji. Then I will touch underneath. Or just extend. Why not attach underneath? You don't want to make the ko shape, I think. Okay, you do. Alright, if you say so. Then that looks a little bit needlessly heavy for black. I mean, you're just kind of helping me to get stronger in the shape where I was supposed to be under attack, right? He wants to play the ko, maybe. But this ko is very light for white. White is just settling. So he doesn't want to play the ko after all. Now I'm not really that keen on defending even. Although after defend I can still cut him, so defending is nice. But if he cuts, I Atari and give him, and then I just keep answering. Keep playing, I mean. So here I'm thinking, should I defend this shape? Or should I even tenuki now? Because it's not that easy to attack. But he will attack with this peep, I guess. This will be quite annoying. It will, but it's not that bad. It's a little bit boring to defend. It's more interesting to take points, I think. Then there's a question, do I make the checking extension? Do I make a corner enclosure? Checking extension has more effect on his group, but it doesn't make the corner as solid. And even if I make the enclosure, I can still invade here, I think. Maybe not really.
Yoyomi now starts.
The checking extension is still the way. Black is playing very, very strange moves. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, so now I'm directly getting punished for not playing a corner enclosure. No, not really, but I think I can even kick and jump. Because that one is still in a good place in that case. Not bad shape. Okay, so he didn't want me to get the bottom, so he decided to settle in there. So should I A, add a stone on the top, B, defend here, C, invade here, or D, invade over here? This invasion
9, 8, 7.
Was the idea of the checking extension, so let's do that first. And even now I could think of simply crawling back home, but I think this is the better move. But I don't want to maybe give him. So normally in these shapes we can sacrifice these two stones with the idea of getting really thick everywhere. But in this shape, but can I double Hane?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's go for points instead. I couldn't decide. I was thinking Hane and push, but now, yeah, we get this kind of shape. I get all points here. and then he's not really that thick here with this shape, right? That's the way I'm thinking anyway in this scenario. Yeah. So far, so good. I don't really mind. It depends. The big question mark is how is he going to attack these stones and maybe even attack my flower on the top. For points, I feel rich enough here in this game. In fact, I should be much richer than black, so it really depends on his attacking ability. But he's quite flexible shape for white. I can give away some part of it, I guess. So we can see also that our opponent is playing on mobile, so they are maybe in bed, chilling out with their phone. But this is of course complete speculation. Yeah, well, it's so random for me how to pick the move here. Maybe
9,
I shouldn't
8, 7,
treat
6,
it
5,
so randomly.
4, 3, 2.
I actually like this because I'm threatening to cut here. Ah, maybe I'm not really threatening to cut because he has double peep, so... but he can't really use the double peep. So then the cut will force him to crawl on the second row. So that's why he felt the need to connect. So now this is a good exchange. I get to play the outside and force him to answer on the first row. It is always a lovely feeling. And man, I could maybe push and then fly out. It's a bit of a weird pace.
9,
Maybe better
8,
to
7,
just
6.
add a move. Yeah, so we said before, we're already quite rich in points, so we don't need to hurry to grab points. We just need to get stronger in the center control game. This is an interesting move. He's saying if I go here, he's gonna tar him in the outside and seal me. But I'm quite happy to poke my head out here. And I'm already alive here, so I don't need to worry about that. And yeah, that's some points here and makes it hard for me to invade here. But maybe I didn't want to invade anyway. Maybe what I wanted to do is to Hane and connect here and just keep the points. So finally he says, you know, you have elephant's jump here. Let me poke the elephant's eye. Well, that's rude, isn't it? Can I eat this though? Actually.
9, 8, 7, 6.
It seems like I could. Then it's maybe not the best idea to poke the elephant's eye if the poke gets eaten. So that might have been the wrong way. So the question is, do I want to invade here later? And then if he answers on top, I can Hana and connect in center. But that would be that if I invade, he may go down, and then I need to bump, and then he jump in the corner, and we have chaos. So I think I prefer just Hana and connect simply and calmly over there. But I mean, something went really wrong for black playing connection on the second row and the first row over here. I mean, what are you doing? That's not the time to play first row, second row so early.
Yo-Yomi now starts.
The people that is readily capturable. Oh no, the peep, yes. The peep itself was readily capturable. Yes. Capturable. That's a mouthful. Capturable. I don't know how to even pronounce. Capturable. Capturable. Comparable. Tough word. It's a tongue twister. Okay, so this is big, but it's just points. Is there bigger points? Are there bigger points, rather? Yeah, I think top here is really huge. And
9, 8, 7.
yep. I'm gonna play it. I don't think you can attack my group that severely. I almost have one eye already. And Yeah, okay, this is a big point though. Yeah, I was thinking, should I help this group rather? But it should be difficult for him to fight in this kind of scenario, I'm guessing. Because if he wants to split me here, then this gets swallowed. If he wants to save this stone, then these get connected. Then it's fine for me, I guess. Oh, now the score estimator says I'm only ahead by 6 points. Wow. Black got some points here suddenly.
9,
And I have no points over here. But that's not reality, is it? He's gonna cut me? That would be, well, interesting to say the least. Utgard leaving, wish you the best. Thank you, Utgard. Thank you for all your good wishes, well wishes. See you next time. So they played the clamp eventually, and that's probably not a bad move. But I
9,
think
8,
I will
7,
squeeze them now to try to connect in a nice way. So yeah, so as I said before, he can destroy the top, but then he gives me complete safety in the center, or he could have tried to split me in the center, but then the top will be my points. Okay, this is an interesting idea. He's saying maybe that he can try to cut me, and that is of course a little bit worrying. So I could play a little bit calmly here and try to connect with
9,
something like
8, 7,
okay,
6, 5.
I think I will play calmly. Now the score estimator is saying black is ahead by 3 points. What's going on? So what if this 6 Dan is not good at fighting, not good at opening, but amazing at endgame? Then we will lose from here. Then we will lose from here.
8, 7.
Nah, not
6.
necessarily, because we could still have some fighting going on. And that is good in this case, because we need to gain something in the fighting. Should we try to cut him here? Seems a little bit too much. Bad idea. I feel like Atari
9,
here, Atari here.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Maybe Satari is somehow big. Then I don't have to give these stones. I can actually get these as points. Plus it's asking move. Do you want to play Tiger's Mouth, connect, block? What do you want to do? I would play Tiger here, because I'm not afraid of this Ko, I guess.
9,
But when he blocks here, I think it's a good exchange for me. Then I kind of made these my points and safe, and I can get first to here. So Fighting Spirit, I should play here, try to make sure this isn't. But what if he goes down? Or even Han and Tiger, it's gonna be so
9,
messy. Let's just
8.
play Han and connect here. It's so huge. And there's still big follow-ups like Clamp and so on and so forth. Even Peep. Then it's a big question mark. How much points will he get here in the center? And me too. Yeah, this turn is big, this jump is big. Here it is big around here and here. Around
8,
here, Clamp.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Tante Fiante says
2.
Lee Chang-ho Fox 16. Yeah, could be Lee Chang-ho Fox 16. Really? You want to go here now still? What if I connect here? Oh, then it's getting a little bit messy. Torrent, you are gonna run away with a Torrent.
9,
Tiger's
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
It gets a bit messy, but it's heavier for black. I think I almost have 2 eyes here with this group. And then I get to cut something off over here, probably. Maybe I'm taking a needless risk here. Because I could have also sacrificed and got thicker in the center. But look at these stones. They're quite difficult to handle, yeah? Okay, but my group here on the top, it doesn't have infinite liberties. I should be a little bit more careful, maybe. That's a novel concept. Be more careful while playing Go. Oh, Tante Fiante, thank you for the follow as well. What have I gotten myself into? Did I just make myself face grave danger? Maybe. Because my top is not... Can I Atari here, though? This is what I want to know. If I Atari here and go down, how are you killing me? Atari and block? I block. You have 1, 2. I have too many, right? Ah, it has a little bit of a co-vibe to it. Oof. What have I really, what have I gotten myself into? I'm seriously wondering that now. Because now this
9,
one can turn into
8,
0
7,
eyes.
6, 5,
Uh-oh.
4, 3,
Uh-oh.
2, 1.
Let's use a Byoyomi. Let's use a Byoyomi here.
2 Byoyomis left.
Not good. Whoa, bro. I took a needless risk. I can't net him, can I? It's close, but no. Is
9,
this move sent
8,
to net him?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Snap. This is not good. This is called tripping on the finish line or something like that. Okay. We have to fight hard now to try to win. If I didn't connect
8,
here, just sacrifice
7,
a little bit and take
6,
the outside.
5,
It's so much easier.
4.
So now he's gonna go for the kill here. And that's a really good idea. It's what I would do too. If I'm black in this scenario. And I cannot allow. I need to try to live here. But I can make an eye here. And this Atari may become sent. It's a little bit. Oh, why did I get myself into such a pickle? This is what I would like to know. Yeah, again, I sense a little bit of a co going on. Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Oh, what have I
3,
done?
2.
Oh, what have I done? What's going on, dude? Not good. I'm in danger. I am in grave danger. Lichan throw. Yeah, I'm throwing this. It's the curse of knowing that if you're one step away from 8, that you just start throwing the game. I mean, it's
9,
not
8,
over, is it?
7.
But it's getting overish. Hiya. Oh, I would have to fight like a mad dog to win this.
9, 8, 7.
Okay, but it's for the content. For the the entertainment value. Okay. The problem is he will connect our tiger outside. And he can break this eye easily. even if I capture here. So the only thing I could then hope for. Okay, so now it's truly a ko here. So this Atari was maybe a little bit a mistake for him, because then it's a ko. It's of course a huge, humongous ko, and I don't really have any ko threats big enough. So he can just connect outside, and then I have to fight a ko. Or he can do this outside. So, do I have a ko threat of some sort? I mean, I can threaten this group, right? And then I will try to kill
9,
it, basically.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, let's try that. Yeah, but it's gonna be hard if he kills the whole right side. The problem is also, without killing it, he's winning too, so he can also use co-threats. And he can use local co-threats, so it's really hard to fight.
9, 8, 7,
What have I
6,
done?
5, 4, 3.
He really wants to not fight the ko. He wants to just win the end game now. It's really Li Changho 6 dan. So he's still leading a lot. But at least I'm alive. At least I'm alive here, and I can now do this to save up this area. And we have to see if we can play godlike endgame here. It's not ideal situation, I agree. So let's see.
9,
I don't know
8,
why he decided to let
7.
me live like that. It's a bit confusing and a bit surprising. This move, not that interesting. I will do this. Let's try to play the end game of a god here. If we can still win. But really requires incredible fortitude and fortune. So this is the peep that can readily be captured. I played it myself this time. Nice.
9, 8.
Okay. See, now he's only leading by 4 points according to estimator. There is still chance, my guys. Because he just backed off the whole ko there. I think he could just really was afraid to play a ko or something. Some players, really, they will do anything to avoid a ko. So this is an interesting situation. Can I cut here now? So I don't really see why not. So what's wrong? Your shape is really abysmal
9,
here.
8.
So I can cut here. I think that lost him some points, so maybe now he's only ahead by 2 points, and then let's go. He plays go for balance and beauty. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he backed up. He could have killed me like almost without a ko. I mean, I don't know what's going on there.
9,
I don't know.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Maybe they knew that I needed this win to be 8, and they're like, let's give it to him. Let's be nice. You know? I could kill them, but I could give them a nice little present. I mean, this is, if we win, this is insane.
9,
I mean, after that big
8.
mistake. Okay, what do you want to do here? You want to cut these 2 stones. But it's a ladder, isn't it? What, you want to use a ladder breaker? Okay. I'm curious about this. Really? He wants to use ladder breaker. I don't have to save the 2 stones, I think. Not that huge. If he pays a price to kill them. Again, now score estimator has me ahead by 10 points. I don't know what's going on. I was behind by 26 points earlier. After he lets me live. If he kills me, I'm really
9,
behind. So
8, 7,
I don't know. He was
6,
afraid of Ko.
5, 4,
So
3,
lucky.
2.
Okay, this move we will consider it Sente, I suppose. Just answer. I'll try my best. Mm-hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, he wants to use the Sente. He's thinking and thinking. Where's the big points? What to do with the ladder? He's taking a long time to read the ladder, I think. He's thinking, can I here and then here? And if he goes here, finally he didn't like that. He realized the ladder is not working. So now I will capture the stone. So all that was nonsense. And this move is not really Sente, but it's really big. And save the stone. Okay, it was Sente apparently, according to this guy. So we shall use some other big moves like this one. Pretty Sente-ish. Next is coming Tiger. And here is this move is not really a Sente, so let's not use that. Let's use the clamp and wreck his bottom area. So somehow not only did I live, but and got to capture the top and also make the center into very small points for him. I mean, I have no idea how it happened. But we can say it's safe to say he's not 6 dan because his endgame is amazing. So let's see. This move is almost Sente. It's really big. What else is bigger? Yeah, it's like I have some cutting potential later. So it became Sente for me. How lovely. Then this jump. Yeah, I can actually attack the whole group as a whole. So now white is leading by 16 points. So very, very lucky in this one. Yeah, he figured he could win without Cohen. I think he was right about that. But he was right that he was right that black could win without Ko. But he was wrong that he could win without Ko, apparently. It would seem something like that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, let's just continue to destroy the center. Yeah, Fob is saying he's a paid actor. Yeah, could be. Suspiciously anonymous account. Just some V530700577. Could be a paid actor. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, so lucky if I win this. Black is GNU bot. Yeah, it kind of plays like the bots of old.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Like totally useless with Ko. Those old bots were like so weak at Ko. I remember also like the first games or first game that like Lisa Doll played against AlphaGo or something. There was a lot of talk among the professionals that like, oh, we should play a lot of Ko against AI.
9.
Because that was the old wisdom against older bots that they couldn't handle Ko. It was too complicated. To be fair, it's still a little bit like that if you play with like Katago or something on a low setting, like a low playout. It has a real hard time with especially semi-IEs and different exchanges and ladders. Yeah, and codes. But codes specifically, AIs these days are not at all weak at codes. In fact, they're better because they're much better at making the positional judgment. Yeah, they played that one game with a lot of co and
9,
realized that AI was just
7,
co-genius.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
But this, what
1.
I'm saying here is that if this is an old bot, that would explain why they were so afraid of the co, like they couldn't handle this co situation, so they just let me live and try to win that way. So that could explain everything. All right, I'm gonna push here in the hopes that it's sent there, and then I'm going to block up here. I think that is enormous. And that is only that one that's big, right? That's like the last big endgame. I mean, maybe if I'm really trying, maybe I should try to use some more centes. This one cente maybe. Not really. This is so big, right? Let's just defend. And wrap it up. Bring it on home. Are we gonna reach both our follower goal and get to 8 Dan? What a happy Monday that would be. That would be fantastic. And then you guys are gonna get to see me crash and burn in the future streams when I'm trying to stream and play at the 8 Dan level. The old bot. Old bot has a family to support, yeah.
9,
Old bot is like the
8,
grandfather
7,
taking an
6,
extra job
5,
to support the family.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah. And then it turns out they have some technique here to make like a dangerous co from here or something. It's big actually here, yeah, to force me to some point capture this though. True. Something. It has a value. It's not valueless. But smallish. But when do I need to capture here? Not now. Some point soon though. This wasn't and this isn't, I guess. Let's play that too. Okay, then I'm going to use this and then I'm going to capture. Because if I capture, I can use this Hane later, which is huge. Yeah, I think that is reasonable. Let's use this one. And this one. And this one capture. So clean things up a little bit. And then this Hane is, I think, 5 points. And nothing else is bigger than that, so he should probably go down there now. But that's not enough to catch up, I suppose. Aha, really? There is still something here? I still need to add a move? Maybe. That will be annoying. Now he wants to get some more cente something. But this is costing him points over here, so it's like potato. Oh, I can push an Atari and make another eye here, right? Then I don't need to defend anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot this Atari here, cente. That is bigger than this Hane, I guess.
9,
They are similarly
8,
big.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This game is too lucky, to be honest. Is he gonna try to say this is movie center? I believe it isn't. Is one eye beats no eye in there, right? So nothing.
9, 8, 7.
Thank you to
6,
Tune
5,
Quest
4,
Series,
3,
something
2,
like that,
1.
for the follow. Very much appreciated.
Two
So they
Yoyomis left.
used to be Yomi here. I think they can't believe how could I lose this after I had him all wrapped up here. Yeah, I feel bad for them a little bit. But on the other hand, I think white was leading a lot before the mistake around here. So we can't all get what we want all the times. Yeah, let's use this push Atari here. And this push, and then they could break here to force me to defend one more time in there. Which is exactly what they are doing. So right now I don't need to worry, right? Nothing. So I'm gonna use this one. This is very big. Threatening to break even more points here. Ah, I forgot. He's already answered in here. Then it's not so big anymore. Okay. Never mind. That's a misread by me. Yeah. That's right. It's not the same. Let's just add a move. Then we don't have to worry about it. Because we are too much ahead. Yeah, so it's not 5 points then, the hand and connector. It's too small. Then maybe it's bigger around here. This one is big also. Yeah, this is big. So let's push now that we have no dangers here. If we have Ataris, we can connect, no problem. Yeah, just making sure extra time here. Try not to stumble on the finish line. And we're so close to that elusive 8-10. It's not the first time I'm 8-10 with this account, but still, it's nice to get there. So this is big. Yeah, it is. 球球，你说什么啊？这个猫 This cat is insane.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, that's big. Okay, I will use this one, it's center. And this one is center. And let's just use a bunch of centers. Wrapping it up. Finishing up this atrocious game. Truly a bad game from my part. Not that awesome by my opponent either. Yeah, you can hear my cat meowing, huh? Yeah, I don't know what the heck he's meowing about now, because he ate already. I think he just wants attention now. It's like, you've been on that computer for too long. Understandable.
球球，你吵什么吵啊？
哎呀。All right, so the luckiest game in history is about to conclude. Maybe not my luckiest game on stream. I think we had a very lucky one when I got to kill a huge group in the center in that game. Okay, yeah, but this is lucky also. Extremely lucky. Oh, this was 2 points, right? Ah, he's big. Okay, but anyway. So 1 point anti-center. He's almost. Oh, this is also 2 points. I keep missing the 2-pointers. Too sloppy now. But then again, I get another 1-pointer, so it's the same. I lost 1 point in those exchanges. Eventually, is there even any points left now? Okay, I need to fill the damage points, so let's fill this one in case it's worth a point, which it isn't, but anyway. Okay, it seems I'm winning by 8 points. Quite lucky. Very, very lucky indeed. Okay, here, connect. And connect again. So, cleaned up everything. Same. Uh-huh. This isn't, of course. We can count now. We don't need to fill all the time, bro. All right, we are winning by 3.5 stones. That's what, 7 points. Nice. Thank you for the game. GG. Oh, what happened? Did we become 8 Dan? Yay, we did. Ah, what a wonderful end to this little game streak. Greatest rank up ever. Yeah, I mean, I think the quality of the game was very high. It was very high, right? Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support and congrats. Yeah, I went 4-0 today. It's not bad. But on the other hand, I think I played against 6 Dan like 3 of the games. Right? And so without Komi, of course, so that's in theory that should make up for the rank difference, but it really doesn't on Fox. Normally, the most 6 Dans are not that strong. Undefeated against drunk Chinese. Yeah, exactly. It's 3:30 in the morning in China. So, thank you, Fob, also for the congrats on the 100 followers. Yeah, it's great, man. I reached 2 goals today. We get to 100 followers, and we got to 8 Dan. Ted the musician followed me. Thank you for that. Gonna have to check out Ted's probably streaming music or something if it's called Ted the musician. Yeah, man. And not bad for a Monday. Yeah, it feels like a cure for the Monday blues. Road to 9 Dan. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe. Who knows? As I said, though, earlier when somebody was asking me about why I was teaching Go and stuff, is that before I was streaming, I didn't practice Go actively by myself. I didn't play much or so on and so forth. So now, because of the stream, I'm actually practicing Go much more, like playing. And I can feel some difference in my level, they're coming up a little bit. It helps a lot. It's also like if you can play Go well with the stream handicap, then you can play even better in a real tournament. Maybe. Okay, guys, I think that will be a perfect note to end this stream on. Or you have to stream the tournament. That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool if you could do a tournament on real boards where the players have little headsets and just like talk. Yeah, talking to yourself can help. It certainly helps for me as well. I do that.
Someone invites you to play.
In my head when I play all the time. But the thing that doesn't work well when you're streaming and stuff like that is that I don't know what happened now. Now we're just on an empty background. I closed Fox. Is that yeah, you just hear you sighing all tournaments. The thing that doesn't work well in streaming is reading. You need the time to slowly like read and not lose your track, whatever. But okay, guys. I will see you next time on the next stream, and don't forget you can check out all the previous streams on youtube.com at Kanintuza, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. And as always, thank you so much for the support, and it's always fun to see some discussion and jokes in the chat. All right, guys, see ya. Have a good night. Bye bye.